used the past tense and slew something.
Slain.
You slayed the basilisk.
The basilisk.
Yep, I sure
has
did
been
slew it.
slot.
You slot the basilisk. It has become
No,
slot.
past perfect is the basilisk had been slot.
Slated. You slated the basilisk. Or no, the basilisk
I
will
guess
be slated.
Take a look at the recipe we have and cook it.
Wow,
Okay.
100 XP to Haley.
Yeah. Well, you're in the middle of a forest, and
The
you don't
basilisk
have
is
a
already
range.
cooked.
Okay, just I mean.
There's still other
Okay.
things that you
Okay.
can do.
Yeah. Try to eat.
No,
some
no,
basilisk.
no, no. Look, I'm a meat expert. This basilisk is not fully cooked. It has to
Yeah.
be cooked properly. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, I don't know how blue cooked basilisk would be, but I mean, go for it if you want, Chirim. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's it. That was
You just call me
Yeah.
Churn.
Oh, are you not Karim? Karim? Karayim? Kim?
There are so many harder names to pronounce than mine.
Charyim? I don't know.
Almost.
Sherry
pronounced very similarly to Kavayim.
Kavayim. Okay.
Sorry.
So I mean, so to reiterate, your boss did say, "I'll start doing the rest of the stuff. You guys do your best to get the basilisk. Good luck, don't die." So I mean, probably take it back to get cooked up or whatever, or not. Ain't gonna get back. It's like
I will drag it
okay.
by the tail.
By the tail. Okay. Yeah. Make a strength check.
Easily. As soon as I pull my character.
Yeah. Right.
You know how it is.
I know how it be.
Holding up the game while I roll some dice. There we go.
Okay. Yeah. You. I mean, yeah. You've dragged a deer, right, Aubrey?
Yeah, with a rope.
No,
Yeah.
Ethan, past tense.
So I don't
drag
get shot by
this
other
rod.
hunters who are looking to drag a deer.
You have to draw it. Okay. Well, this is a much heavier basilisk, and you're not using a rope. But it goes. I mean, it goes okay, right?
It's fine. I don't need any help.
Okay. Yep. So I mean, you make.
That's good, because if you needed help, you'd be asking that fucking dog of yours. Where is that thing anyway?
Yeah. Where was that last fight?
Look at it. Look at that dog. Look at its fucking 5 foot tall gangly bullshit. You think it can drag anything?
I saw it drag some of those
Drag it
fucking
free, though.
goblins. Apparently it can.
5 foot
No,
tall.
it has sharp teeth which are useful for dragging throats away from their bodies. That's it.
Nice.
So why don't you drag the throat of this basilisk over to the wagon and call it a day?
Look, you're glad she can't understand you, or she'd be dragging your throat.
Or we could just all drag it together like a team. While I ride ahead of you on my regal horse.
Wait, can two druids share the
Wait,
same?
you have a fucking horse?
Yeah, actually, you did buy a horse, Aubrey.
Yes, I have the most regal
Did we
horse.
get back to the horses yet? There's a cart.
Aubrey rented the horse.
There is a car. You didn't get back to the horse. Also, I don't think Tanner. Did you buy?
No,
a horse?
I factually said at the end of last session I brought back everyone's horses.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
remember?
was.
That's
I
how I
was
was.
changing up the
That's
last
how I was
session.
planning
didn't-
on
I
getting
didn't
the
remember.
petrified people back.
How did you
no.
a horse and hit the horse with a stick?
Okay. Well, okay. So you have the horse. You might hit it with the stick. I don't know, but yeah. Okay. So you can use that to help drag. Okay. Cool. So you're pulling the horse. You're using the horses and your strength and just a little intellect to pull that basilisk back. And yeah, the cart comes into sight. And Skeeter McFab is the neighbor next door to the guild, Alex. Skeeter,
What is his last name?
McFab. McFab, yes.
And I'm the gay one.
I think I don't know how Skeeter would roll. I never really wrote that into his backstory, but I mean that'll be like a living. It'll be a living case.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll see. Anyway, Skeeter's just very excited to see you and a little bit skeptical. Tarnation! I don't believe you brought that basilisk back right quick. See the expect to see
I
you,
turn
right?
around and I just fucking leave.
In what direction?
Hey, how you doing with that overgrowth, Skeeter?
I got the darn thing untangled right good. As you can see,
Hey, Skeeter, would you say your power level's over 9,000?
don't know what y'all talking about. Like that.
I reckon I'm mighty powerful, Al.
Yeah, I got my bang stick. and
Y'all-
that's what you see.
Y'all said your power level was a 6 out of 10.
Now your accent's kind of modulating there, Mr. Justinius.
Please, call me Flavius. Flavius.
I don't think I will. So let's get that there basilisk loaded up on the cart and let's get cooking. We've got to catch up to Lark. She took off. She wants to cook that meal right up. He wants to cook that real. You're a guy, right? Haley?
What?
Is Lark a dude?
Yes.
Okay, my bad. I was misgendering. Yeah.
How do you not know that?
I said she, and I was like, wait, that's not right. I was just making sure.
You have this thing going, you know?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah. So, okay, you want to go back to town now?
No, I
Yes.
just wanted to stay here in the forest with all my
Yeah.
cooking skills.
Now you look like a guy who's good at water. Is that right?
Yeah, but I've got to get some fizzy water on my clothes before this blood sets in. Can't go walking around with blood stains.
That is true. Fizzy water is good when you want to hide those blood stains. All right, let's go. Use a big shovel. And yeah, he loads it up with a basilisk. He does cover it up in a tarp in the back because you're bringing a dead basilisk into town, which is maybe frowned upon.
She's cover the others.
Yeah. You didn't even have like a hunter's license or, you know, the king's bounty on that basilisk, so maybe
The
you
king's
needed
bounty
that.
is on every basilisk.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, yeah. So you ride back into town, and it's. I mean, you have a lumpy cart, and the guy, the guard kind of looks at you funny, but Skeeter passes him, a bribe, a wage, an amount of coin, and he successfully he winks at you when he does that. And the Skeeter.
I wink back.
I say, don't worry, guards. It's only basilisk, not illegal.
Look at this little fella! Ain't he a hoot? And then he rides through the gate quickly.
I pat the guard on the ass as we pass.
He looks a little bit startled and like he didn't know where it was coming from. He looked at over the other guard and he was like, "Stop it!"
Wait.
Wow, Aubrey, your rendition of a gay man flirts with everyone. What the fuck?
I'm basing them off real life people I know.
Is it real like you?
No, maybe.
So
I
he's
mean-
gay?
I mean, a butt's a butt, right? That doesn't have a gender.
Butt's a butt. Look, it's not even gay. Like, play football for once.
Are you implying that football isn't massively gay?
I think that's exactly what he is
confirm or
implying.
deny the locker room events.
Yeah, I was on the swim team, and so that was an
Oh
interesting.
boy.
This one time on
Okay.
the swim team?
Yeah, this one time. Is that a reference to something?
No, it's not.
One time
reference
at
to
band camp?
anything.
Two out of two openly gay men I knew at Williamsport were on the swim team. Just
Was
saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's only one I think on the
Were
swim
they,
team.
were they also on the football team?
Okay. So you get back to the guild row, where guilds come and go, maybe go to die. Who knows? But there are a bunch of fledgling guilds like yourself, and he drops you off with the basilisk, still under the sheet, and you manage to bustle it back into the catering guild, which I will. Oh, you're already there. I wasn't on that page. And yeah, it's there, and your boss is there. And his name was... What was his name? Oh my god.
Dick
Yeah, we got
Masterson.
a recording of last week's session, or else
No.
we don't do these things.
I think It
I
was
think it was Flavius.
Oh my god, like you guys would actually go into the recording to find out the guy's name.
There was
I would.
experience to be had.
I'm pretty sure it was Peter Glasgow.
I thought it was, oh yeah.
No,
it was-
because I would have made a Peter Pumpkin Eater joke.
No, because I remember
Yeah.
thinking PYT3R or whatever from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, no, not Peter. Usually you guys call him Pete. He gets called Pete a lot by not by his friends, but
No,
you call him Pete.
no one's gonna call me out on that 3. Okay.
I'm calling you out in a 2.
I was just basking in it, Aaron. But like, I mean, yeah, that was good.
Basilisk.
Yeah, I was basilisking it.
No,
Yeah.
I see we don't have word points for puns.
You
Okay.
think we have to basilisk? Yeah, never mind.
No, go on. No, you got it.
I already lost.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, you guys actually did it. He says. I genuinely thought you
Who-
guys were gonna die.
Would you expect anything less than a
Yes,
of a Roman emperor?
absolutely. I don't know what that word means, but that's okay.
What, Roman or Emperor?
Yes.
Or the phrase Roman emperor?
This is a city that's like a democracy. We voted on the mayor. I don't recognize any other
We have
government.
Wait, hold on, Aubrey, is that true?
Senate.
Yeah, Lord
Okay.
Protector.
We have a Senate.
So how do I run for mayor in Magnemar? Just asking for a friend.
Well, it's a very corrupt process. The current mayor definitely is only there because he knows people and he has a lot of money. And so I'd like to say voting, but it's really just a lot of cloak and dagger.
Oh, so it's like the Venetian democracy.
Oh, it's capitalism. I got it. You couldn't have thought of a socialist society for this game.
Nice.
What the fuck?
So
dude?
so you're saying that there's a Doge, and that we're doing Venetian trading republic.
You could say that, but I wouldn't.
It's actually startlingly similar to a Venetian trading republic in subtle ways that most of you probably don't get.
Sounds up to me.
Let's really delve into that, Aubrey. Go on.
I don't need to be exiling anybody to Salty again, though.
There.
Let's go to
also-
Salty Bet.
The point is the Doge metaphor kind of works.
Okay, so
There's not much WoW or much.
Alright. All right, so I got most of the stuff prepped, and I don't think I ever told you where we're going. Besides, they were hired by a bunch of old people. We are hired by one of the wizard guilds in town. Yeah,
There are multiple
to-
wizard guilds?
Yeah, they're a dime a dozen. What are you talking about? You can't go 5 feet out the door and not bump into a pointy hat. Like you gotta watch your eyes all the time.
How can I watch
Russell
my
from
eyes?
Drive Out.
I'm using them to watch.
Yeah, I mean, and if you don't, then you're gonna get hatted right in the face. It sucks. I don't know how you didn't manage to avoid them, but yeah, tons of wizard guilds. What are you talking about? Anyway, we got
Also-
hired by one of them. Yes.
No, I was just
No,
gonna
go ahead.
tell Alex I have a charisma of 4. Or
Ah,
2.
good.
2. Charisma of 2, sorry.
Is it a Christmas too?
I think so.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, two.
you definitely don't have the worst stats.
Wow.
Aaron's character portrait.
Yeah.
I don't know who anybody is yet.
Yeah. So I mean, briefly introduce yourself so you like know
Hey,
who.
who's this dude?
Yeah. So this, are you guy or girl? Alex.
Neither.
This androgynous fellow I found out on the street.
Hey, fellow implied
Listen,
guy,
dude.
buddy.
Drag yourself on screen somewhere.
I don't have a character portrait yet. I'm implied at the moment.
Okay. Well, that's you for now. Yeah, I found this androgynous fella out on the street.
Hey, fellow
We're gonna need
implied
all
dude.
hands on deck for this one.
Yeah, well, can Jur cut some celery?
I don't know. Can you? What can you do? Yeah, I kind of.
Yeah, probably.
All right. So we're gonna. Okay, so
Well.
we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the rest of the stuff at the place. They have a kitchen. I made their arrangements. We're gonna do it there. So pack up. We gotta go. And so yeah, Pete starts to put the rest of the stuff into the company wagon. I guess the company wagon. No, he hired a wagon because he didn't. Yeah, he hired a wagon to travel and make the trek to the Wizards Guild that you're going to. Sorry for the bustling around, but yeah.
No, that's fine.
So anyway,
And-
yeah.
But I thought we were catering huntsmen.
I'll be right back.
Nah, I don't. No, I mean maybe they just. I mean, I don't think you have to be a huntsman to appreciate the finesse that is basilisk meat. And those notes, you got those earthy notes in that basilisk.
No, they were dead eyes. I remember.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's right, Othar. I think you need. Were you into that basilisk meat? You know that's poisonous, right? It messes with your head. You gotta cook that.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's. Did you not know it was poisonous? Did you eat that?
No, I wouldn't eat raw good meat that I just caught from the wild.
Well, hang on. You've never heard.
There's like blood stains on my tusks from having bit it.
Yeah.
That's pretty normal for you. Let's be clear.
Yeah, you did try to almost cannibalize goblins.
Yeah.
You were so very close to that.
Like, Goblin's never gonna be okay.
Hey, what'd you do with that goblin, by the way?
Aaron?
Aaron,
Yeah.
Charim.
Wouldn't
Where's that at?
say I brought it back with me.
Okay, well, Ethan will remember this. Okay, so no, we it's not the Huntsman's Guild. No, that's like 2 weeks from now. That's why you're confused, probably. Now we got to get to the Wizards Guild like yesterday. Now, all right.
Yesterday.
So yeah, yesterday. Time is kind of flexible, especially around those magic types. Magical fields, warp, senses, all that. So yeah, he like packs up dishes. I think I said that there was like corn, vegetables, potatoes, other various cuts of meat.
Potatoes, celery.
Yeah. So he says to Lurk, all right. So I mean, normally we bring our barrel. You see the barrels in the corner, of course. Normally we bring our barrels, but they said that they have all the drinks there, and we're just they're providing them. And so you'll have to look them over when we get there.
I guess.
I mean, yeah, I do. I guess too, Lark. And yeah, Tanner, did you say you did entertainment?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
What
No,
was your
he does
role last time?
entertainment.
Yeah, entertainment. What was
Inspiring others to fight.
inspiring others to fight, which is a weird.
No,
niche.
it's entertainment. It's inspiring others to fuck.
Oh well, yeah, you could be the. Oh, what is that called? It's
The
not.
bard.
A
No.
courtier?
Yeah, no, it's kind of like a courtier, but isn't there someone? It's like
Jester?
it's
A
like the
brothel
madam.
administrator?
Yeah, it's like the madam of a brothel, except it's like food, and you're not as lascivious.
A
that the
waiter?
word?
I am so confused by this description.
What kind of restaurants do you go
Looking
to?
for
Like,
maitre
the
d'.
person that
yeah,
tells
yeah,
you...
yeah. So okay,
The person
He
that
goes
tells
to
you to go to the all-you-can-eat buffet?
No,
I don't have enough.
Like
I'm the guy with the 500 pieces of flair.
Oh god.
Yeah, I can see that now.
I buy it.
Okay. All right, let's go. And so you go. And suddenly you are in the Great Hall of one of those wizard guilds.
TM.
Gotta move the thing.
Hey, where's the fucking maitre
It's a
d'?
picture of Schmendrick.
I've got some magic to unload here.
Oh yes, the matron. That would be me. You can drag yourselves on the bottom here.
Ah,
Yeah. So I think I'm not.
Yeah.
I didn't really check the map as to where this would be, but you go down. It's not like all the way across the city. You're actually pretty localized, which is kind of nice for a catering guild. It's not in the Alabaster / Upclef. What's that called?
High class.
Yeah, it's not in High Clef. You're still in the.
Oh, it's called the Summit. The whole area is called the Summit.
Yeah, so it's not in the summit. You're still in the lower part of the city. But it's not like the slummiest part. It's not the underbridge of the Wizard Guild. No. So yeah, you get there without too much hazard. And yeah, you walk into past the atrium, carrying stuff in. And finally, you're in a great hall where things have been starting. They're like tables. There are torches on the sconces full of torches. They're all lit. And yeah, there's tables without any cutlery or anything like that on it. And yeah, so you see someone who looks akin to Schmendrick. And yeah, he greets you. Yes, I you could consider me the maitre d'. And you are the Catering Guild, I presume?
Yeah, we are.
As I thought. Your
Which way
boss
to the kitchen?
left.
The bar.
Not so left.
Good point.
Although-
Good point. He makes a good
Well,
point. Where's the bar?
I-
No,
Well,
I'm tired from my travels, and I will not take one step further until I know where the bar is.
that way. And he sends you towards the kitchen area.
Hey, we're here to set up the drinks.
Okay.
Give
Yeah.
me access to those drinks.
Don't give him
just-
access to anything.
Okay, who's in charge in this merry band of fellows?
I am.
Yeah, that's me. I'm in charge.
Okay, you both spoke at the same time. I'm gonna go with the taller one of you.
I'm
Oh,
bigger.
good. I'm huge. Wait, actually, what is your height, Aubrey? Did you randomly roll it?
I have not. I'm half orc though, which means I'm probably
Yeah,
6.
you're not. Yeah, if you're a dwarf, you're shorter than the orc.
I try lining up behind the half orc, like trying to compare heads with my hand and like looking back constantly, like.
Yes, you're definitely the leader of the two. So yeah, the kitchen is in there, as well as the various beverages that you are to provide tonight. We don't necessarily have an open bar. It was more of a serving type deal, I thought. But if you want to set up a bar, that'd be amenable.
Haley just volunteered to set up the bar.
Cool. All right. And yes, so the party is in several hours. That's when people start to be filtering in. Until then, you can get ready. Yes.
How are you sure anyone will arrive?
Because I'll play a song while the city burns.
I mean,
Have
this
you ever
is
heard-
this is the Wizards Guild.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like the Pathfinder Society or anything. Like, how are you sure anyone's even showing up?
Yeah, if it's the Wizards Guild, we'll have to be very careful because they'll try to con us out of our money.
No,
I
not
feel like
the-
that's racist. If he's something racist, I feel like that's racist.
No, we're not the Pathfinders Guild. We don't pursue such. We don't have such base pursuits. We are more or less researching the arcane arts here. And this
Shariam
I'm
goes,
not sure.
and that's about it.
Well, okay. I hope cleaning is also in the process of getting ready. I don't know how much your bosses told you about why we're throwing the party, but recently there was a bookworm infestation. This just went crazy in our library, and so we've gathered some extra hands-on help. All hands on deck,
And you
to,
want us to
deal
eat
with
the
this.
bookworms. Got it. All right. I start walking away.
I don't.
What you are drinking?
Please don't let him tend the bar.
Don't worry, we don't.
Okay. If you have any questions, please only ask a few. I'm very busy. And then he walks off. And yeah, he gets I don't know, he goes to a corner and starts writing stuff on a clipboard or whatever.
Hey,
okay,
where are the
so,
books?
in the library, last time I checked.
Well, where's the library?
Can you read, sir?
No, he can't.
What's reading?
Sure, I can.
It's a city not 20 miles out of town. Now get along.
Not that I'm trying to read them. I want to eat the bookworms. Where do you put all the bookworms?
He walks away. If you
Why
try to
don't
follow
you
him,
go look in the kitchen?
okay, yeah. So let's take a look at that kitchen. All right. Yeah. So did it work? You there?
This looks a lot
Yes,
like our old
sir.
kitchen.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's.
I mean, other than it has the same basic appliances, presumably.
Yeah.
They use the term appliance very loosely.
Mm-hmm. So
Unless it's an entirely different sort of setting.
So yeah, basically what you got going on here is 3 different rooms, more or less. There's and I'm really not gonna be picky about like what each like area is for, but yeah, it's a fairly well stocked kitchen of all things. There's barrels of various liquids to be imbibed for later tonight. There's sink, cutting table, a giant open fire with different well, not what do they call it? Like they do the rotisserie thing, like rotisserie rods.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, there's a pantry full of vegetables, different kinds of roots, maybe some fruit, and various spices.
Is there kale?
Roll for kale. Yeah, roll a 20. Roll for kale. There is.
What else was this?
There's not. If there is kale, it's definitely been there a while and shouldn't be there anymore.
Kale, no.
I want it.
You want the soggy looking kale in the corner?
Yeah,
That's
it's
kale
super.
in the corner.
That's kale in the corner. That's kale in the
Beat
spot.
you to it.
Fuck you.
Okay. Can you flesh your persona out just a little bit at Alex? I was gonna call you X. What do you look like?
Yes. So I look like my character portrait.
It's just very tiny.
Is it
Just
Neo?
open up the fucking thing. Click on my name and
Paris?
Let's make it huge.
Okay.
Hello,
I'm giant now.
So you're not wearing any socks?
Mm-mm. I have an ancient blood feud against socks. My parents were both models, and socks killed their parents and their whole family, so we don't do socks
You
now.
also have an ankle tattoo.
Don't you?
No.
Wow. That is only the coolest thing in what's another city, Aubrey? Another cool city. Ooh, what's the one with the sex slaves?
Corvosa. What?
Cool. Sex slave.
Yeah, Corvosa. Yep, nailed it.
It's only the biggest rage in Corvosa, so clearly, yeah, you're a little out of your league with me on your team, but
Where's Davey from? Chili X. Could be proper Chili X too.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some food.
Okay.
Wow.
So anyway,
Yeah,
he bustles the rest of the food in, and stuff like that. And so, just to give you the rundown, there are some dishes that are prepared, but I'm taking creativity points for anything else you want to dish together, and how you want to do the stuff.
Hard goblin.
You do still have that, so I mean, it's not off the table. It should be
Mushrooms?
off the table.
No, it's on the table.
It's on the
I
table.
would like to make a kale smoothie.
Okay. Roll to invent a blender.
Okay.
Also,
What would that be? Intelligence?
Yeah,
You
I'd
are
say
such a
so.
shit. Oh my god, rude.
That's definitely my best.
Okay. Yeah. So
My nat 20 is a 17.
nice. You definitely don't invent the blender, but you do a pretty good job at blending that bad boy up in a cup with a knife. So
Sweet.
yeah, you got that going for you. And now they kind of just look at you, like mash this soggy kale in a cup with a knife.
Soggy spoiled kale.
Yes, specifically. I would like to add lemon juice and cayenne pepper. That's it.
Okay, you do that.
It's for your
This
metabolism.
master mix looking motherfucker cooking up over here.
Okay, and so yeah, I think Pete comes in. He's like, "Oh man, I don't know if you're gonna work out."
I mean, we can always use more dishwashers.
Okay.
I don't touch soap. Soap does not enter or come onto my body.
Wow, so you've got a lot in common with Aaron's character.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Pete comes in. He's like, "Okay." So basically, I'll help get stuff around, but tables need set, bar needs set up, rest of the food needs prepped. They said they wanted 3 more or less phases of the meal: the beginning, cocktail, hour, hors d'oeuvres, all that stuff. Then the dinner, then the dessert. You know the drill. This is normal. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I am. So yeah, I mean let's do it, guys. This is turning out better than I could ever.
What dishes do we
expect.
have prepared or ingredients for?
Yeah,
that
so
clear?
we got. Thank you for asking, Lark. We need itinerary wise, what I know, we need to finish that goddamn basilisk stew. Actually serve up that basilisk. But hey, actually, that's a good point. We should ask why and how they expected anyone to actually get basilisk, because that is a bone to pick.
No.
No, we're doing the bone picking. Come on. We just brought it in.
I'll pick the bones. Someone show me where the fucking oven is.
I think it's over in.
It's the giant fire pit over there. With the rotisserie set up.
Maybe I should go clean up first.
You do you, love. You do you.
Yeah.
There's a fire pit over here. What is this? This looks like a barrel of ale.
That would be a barrel of ale.
I'm kind of tired, I'm not gonna lie.
Now right there, it doesn't say fire. Check in the other rooms. I don't know. I haven't been here.
Is this a fire right here? What am I looking at here? I'm just gonna light a fire somewhere if someone doesn't point me to a fucking fireplace.
Go.
Fire's
go
right
search.
here, Aubrey.
Go invent. No, he no.
Oh, right, gotcha.
Where's your map ping?
He's role playing, Aaron. Jeez.
Got
He thinks over here. Aubrey.
I know this is totally new to you, Aaron.
When Aubrey role plays frequently, it's a meme.
Okay. So okay. As for other things that we need, I did the vegetables. That's all good. Potatoes cooked, and they they take a long time to boil and then mash. Well,
And
they're mashed good. So
Whoa,
don't worry
whoa,
about
whoa,
that.
whoa. Wait, you said you were doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
what
you
the
guys
fuck were
are
you
doing
doing while we were gone if you weren't doing
Yeah,
that?
I specifically
Why?
remember you said, don't worry about the celery, don't worry about the seared beef, don't worry about the potatoes or red pepper. I'll take care of those while you are cooking a basilisk.
And no, I mean you do your thing, Othar. I know you're the guy
Yeah, I am. So what the
more-
fuck are you?
in more ways than one, but
Hey,
yeah, I couldn't handle everything, right? I was planning on having you guys prep for more hours, and that's
Mhm.
a lot
What,
of
what,
hands.
what did you do then?
Well, potatoes and corn and stuff. I don't know. It'll be just
there's not even corn on the fucking recipe. Get this
No.
guy
A
in
side
your manager.
dish.
it's a side dish, you savage. Have you not? Do you know what? Look over there at androgynous. What's your name? What is your name?
You even know how to spell hors d'oeuvres, you motherfucker.
No, I'm not a goddamn Frenchie. Androgynous person
pirate.
over there. What is your name?
Whatever, I'm taking the basilisk and headed over to the oven. Fuck this.
Oh, okay, that is your job. So I am glad, Othar. Alex, what's your name? Paris.
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 Excuse you. Paris.
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 All right. Pear ice. Is that what you said? That your name is?
Paris. Paris. Pares, get some goddamn culture, you Magnamarian fools!
All right, Pares, I'm gonna need you to go way over there and just chop that celery. Just go at it.
I don't believe in knives. I need to do a prayer first.
Okay, well,
I will karate chop it.
I definitely am gonna need some religion after this. Okay, so that's 2 of them. What you got for me, Lark? Don't let me down. What are you doing?
I'm going to make goblin stuffed mushrooms.
All right, goblin
I
stuffed
offer
mushrooms.
some of her. I offer some of my cooked goblin.
Wait,
Marvelous, perfect.
hang on. Is that?
No,
Is
no,
that
no, no, I'm not telling him about it. He doesn't know my. I'm
you not
Secret
say-
ingredient.
It's the style of goblin.
You can't say goblin stuffed mushroom and not expect me to react to that.
It's goblin styled stuffed mushroom.
Goblin style stuffed mushroom. What is?
It's an old family recipe. Don't worry about it.
Oh man, I don't want to meet your family. Okay,
Wow.
I guess.
Bitch.
That's fine. I did.
And
Okay.
it helps your grades, sweetie.
Are you not doing the drinks after that, or like, what's the dealio with that? Just are you still the bartender? Like, I'm still trying to get the bearings. of, like,
Absolutely.
okay, you make your terrible mushroom dish and then do the bar, please. Okay, who else? You, Cherim.
Yeah. Hey, do you have any? What?
Your last name is Darren.
It's Charium Narium.
Okay. Charium, what are you doing?
I can turn whatever spoiled, rotten, diseased, or poisonous drinks you have into wine. So what do you got? Where are they?
Well, I got plates.
You
for to set.
wanna start crying in the goblet and then we'll give them some wine?
You guys are so close to making me cry. Please, someone needs to do the dishes.
Do you have any avocados?
I
And
don't.
preferably some toast to go with it.
Are you casting a spell? What is avocado? Sounds
It's-
magical.
It's brunch. You don't do brunch here? God.
No, I'm pretty sure that's an illicit
dinner.
act that isn't talked about in polite society, but that's okay. Something with a donkey?
All meals should be brunch, and now I need a mimosa.
Okay.
I splashed 4 gallons of water on her.
Oh my god. Okay.
Because they said they didn't want a bath at all.
Okay.
And
okay.
it's just now
I'll-
registering.
I need.
Excuse me, sir. I did not say I did not take baths. I just do not bring soap. It is too caustic. I believe
Okay,
purity
okay.
in my life.
Well, you'll be glad to know this is the purest water. It's so pure, it hasn't been in this realm at all. Period. And now it has.
I want to get some of that.
Well, I splashed.
I, like, open up for the water.
I splashed another 4 gallons of water.
I
As you-
embrace it.
As you talked, Peter just left without saying any more words, and you assume he's gonna do the placements of the thing.
From like really far away, you hear me yell, "Make that fat fuck do the dishes!"
Oh man, he kind of just jiggles his. I want to reiterate, man. Okay, and so yeah, he's out of the room and back in the Great Hall. So yeah, cool. We have meat, we have mushrooms coming for hors d'oeuvres, which is good. Anything else?
Yeah, I would like to make this whole thing vegan.
Okay.
It's
That's gonna be a problem, sweetie.
I look at my charred and flayed goblin corpse and then back up at.
Meat is murder, so
Yeah, we raised this guy.
Those are my hero.
Literal.
this is a problem for me.
We very much murdered this guy.
There's also a cellar that looks like it might like go down to where those barrels were stored. I'm just giving the setting a little bit more. Sinks. Here's another unlit fireplace over here.
Where?
That might.
Oh, honey, we gotta be lit or we can't do this.
Oh God,
Where?
Ethan hates this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna call this room 2.
Unlit fire! Yeah!
Yeah. So, out of context, this is like and you guys said that I'm not gonna make this entire thing all combat based, the campaign. So yeah, you guys get more points for being creative with whatever you guys do. And I mean, your ultimate goal is to make the party a success. So either do that or don't do that, and we'll see how it goes for the setup phase, and then like stuff. I mean, but you'll see. So go ahead and do the setup phase, and that'll be fine.
So I set the fireplace on fire with spark, and then I decide to extinguish it with 4 gallons.
I'll adjust the fire.
No, you're not in this room. I'm in the other room with the other fire. And then I extinguish it with 4 gallons of water, and then I choose to make the fire shine like a torch with a magical spell instead of igniting the fire.
Okay, so it just looks hot.
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. Okay, how are you cooking the meat?
How am I cooking it?
Yeah.
Salt and pepper, 5 minutes on the side.
Okay.
Is
And
that
so, I mean,
Flashes through the
I mean,
middle,
did
open
you-
over a pit on a
Right.
spit so that the smoke can waft up into it a little bit.
sure.
Sort
And
of
so-
braise the inside, and then I'm gonna plate it out and let it rest for 20 minutes.
Okay. And so, is this the whole thing
Is
on
that
a
a
spit?
Letterkenny reference?
Yeah, do you see me drawing it? That's the whole thing with its insides cut open and hanging out upside down so it can...
Okay, that's
You
how you're
like
doing
this.
it. Huh. Neat. Okay.
Also note the bloody eyeball.
All
I
right.
saved it for myself.
That's very, very good. Okay. Nice.
We'll serve it braised on deep style.
Okay. Very, very good. That'll be. Are you envisioning as like the main in the dinner?
Small portions on toothpicks.
Yeah. Is this hors d'oeuvre or dinner?
Buffalo
dinner?
out juice. That'd be fantastic.
That would be fantastic. Okay. I see this. Now the recipe, just for continuity's sake, did call for the stew to have some of this basilisk. Are you doing that with it?
Sure.
Okay. Oh,
I
the tail.
just
That
pop the tail and throw it into the fire. Like that'll get it done.
will do something to it. Neat.
I'll fish it out in a second.
Okay. Cool. So let's talk about those mushrooms, Haley. There are mushrooms in the pantry.
Excellent.
Yep. No glowing mushrooms though, unfortunately.
That's
Hashtag-
that's fine. We don't. It's not
yeah.
that kind of party.
Okay, nice. Okay. And so, I mean, you just cutting
Gonna
stuff in
take
them?
the goblin meat. Gonna take some onions. Gonna take the stems of the mushrooms.
Okay.
Kibble them all up super fine. Saute them over high heat.
Mhm.
And then fill up the mushroom caps and bake them till they're done.
Okay. And now this is made with actual goblin, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And to go along with that goblin, I'm thinking we're gonna
That
need.
goblin ichor flavor.
Yeah, I'm thinking about what spice to add, and I think something along the lines of turmeric.
Or gasoline.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with turmeric, and then we'll move on to the gasoline if the flavor profile is not quite right.
Look what goes together, Chris.
Give me a D20 roll with your do you think it would be intelligence or wisdom to make this roll with?
All right.
Intelligence. Okay. They turn out how you'd expect if you prepared a bipedal flesh.
So fucking fantastic.
Well, now that says a lot about you. I think that they smell good, but when I think that do you try one?
Of course I do.
Jesus. This is frowned upon, right? Like in society?
Well, not tasting
My
the food that you're
society.
serving
Okay.
is frowned upon.
Okay. In wizard society, it's probably frowned upon.
Eh,
Okay,
We're
so
mixing up to all sorts of nasty shit.
it definitely smells good, Haley.
Hey, look, she eats orc all the time. He eats orc all the time.
The mushrooms
closely
and the
related.
other. Hmm?
Nothing. Continue.
Okay, the mushrooms and the other spices that you embedded into it work well, but the actual goblet itself is just it's bitey and it's not pairing well with the mushrooms. And that's I mean you can improve it a little bit, like this is interesting, and you can improve it just a wee bit, but it's not like
I attempt to
yeah.
improve it a wee bit.
People won't go back for thirds. Be like, oh,
That's
this is off. Something's just too I don't know, green about it.
If
Okay.
that was more pen pepper,
Look,
it'll
man,
take an
you have
exotic
enough
edge.
beers and it'll be fine.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, sweetie, hit that with some fen pepper. It'll add an exotic edge to it. They won't know what they're tasting.
Aw, then it'll go with the basilisk. Good call.
Nice. Okay, cool. Do you make any vegan dishes, Paris?
For the last time, it's Paris. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And is there any rice?
Yep.
I
done
actually have bags of rice on my character.
Perfect. So I would like to put some cooked rice into a bowl, and then I just start like punching it, but like really dramatically. But I want to basically end up turning it into mochi, because this is the traditional preparation. Is literally hammering the rice. I'm doing it with fists.
Okay.
Oh, baby, I'm so excited.
Can you?
With my flurry of blows.
Look at him fucking mash that rice.
Okay. So.
And I'm like super like performing it too. Like I'm clearly too into it. Like, have you seen like tribal dances? That's
Yeah.
kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's my mentality.
Yeah. So you do that, and you do that really well. Just super into it. You're like you're like in a meditative state, just punching this bowl of rice, which no one else has really seen. Kind of like, what? Who is this person? Pete, what did you do? Then you really punch the bowl, and it kind of shatters, and now you kind of have a mess of just glass and mush. It's not great.
Why would I be using glass? I thought everything was wood.
Did you use? Okay, I mean, did you?
Or
use-
stone.
Well, okay, fine. You use stone, and you get a splinter, and it hurts.
A stone splinter.
Ooh, that's fucking rough.
Did you use wood or
is
stone?
rough.
I gotta lock this down now. Wood or stone?
We'll go with stone, so I don't get a splinter.
Okay. Now, I feel like that's a weird thing that I should have given you a choice for, but okay, it's stone. I mean, okay, you punch stone really hard. It hurts. And so
Ow.
yeah, ow. So basically now
Hashtag not a monk.
hashtag not a monk. Well, I mean,
Oh, no, wait, what is this?
yeah, she punched it good. It's just it was too good.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna if you're like doing more finesse stuff tonight, it's gonna be at a slight disadvantage.
I ask if I can give help punching it.
Of course, you really have to feel the energy moving through your body
Yeah, I mean,
into the rice.
Secretly, your hand hurts.
yeah, I just wanted to feel the rice.
Go for it, man.
I start punching as well.
You punch it or kind of just like pat it, like good right.
I'm so glad I'm not in the same
I
room
like
as you.
need my hands into it.
Okay. And that doesn't probably help the mochi, does it? Okay.
Probably not.
Kinda.
Okay, neat. Okay. So, do you have to cook mochi, or how does that go down?
Nope.
No, it's just punched rice. That's all it
Yes.
is.
I mean, I said cooked rice, but yeah.
Ah, okay. It's cooked. It is cooked and then punched rice.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. Punched and then cooked.
I think so. Hang on. I'm going to look it up.
I don't know.
I hate it when my rice doesn't have the right amount of punch to it. It's like they really went light on this rice. They didn't kick its ass good enough.
Oh no, it's not cooked. It's soaked and steamed. No? Yes. Steamed for an hour and then pounded.
Nice. That's basically. Wait, no, that's not my Friday night. Okay. Neat. That go make a roll for me. Both of you make a roll.
Four
Do
with.
okay. Do I don't know strength for you, Alex, and do because you kind of like you needed it, Aaron, so do like sleight of hand, I guess.
That's not untrained skill.
What? Oh, you don't have that trained?
No.
Okay. Interesting.
Does it have to be sleight of hand? It could be like a melee attack.
Okay. I mean, I get.
How about
it was
just,
kind of like a.
how about just
Or just.
dex or stealth?
Okay,
Yeah.
do that. Yeah, do stealth. I guess stealth.
Stealth. I'm gonna like help you, but I don't want you to know I'm here.
Cool.
Stealth to fart on a murder.
Well, I picture like stealth as like covert and like meticulous, maybe. Okay, so that goes well. Okay. You make fairly good mochi. Do you have any of the mochi? Do you try?
Yes, I try it.
Okay.
course.
What about you, Bofer?
Bofer.
Sorry.
No,
other-
I don't have any. I want to save it all for the customers.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's pretty good mochi.
Cool.
And did what you used his rice?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure if that he had mochi rice or maybe something.
I
So-
think normal rice is mochi rice.
Okay, I don't know. Well, it tastes like a little bit different from what you're used to, but it's like basically the same thing. You're like, this is pretty good. You punch that very good person I don't know.
I go for
Yeah.
high five.
Yeah.
I accept the high five.
Awesome.
Nice. And miss.
Nice. Awesome. So yeah, you guys are basically prepping a bunch of the stuff. Lark, do you eventually go and start to rearrange the bar out front?
Yes, once my mushrooms are completed, I go out and do the bar thing.
Yeah, they're ready.
I am
There's-
actually capable at that.
Yeah. Yeah. The mushrooms turn out, pretty okay. And they're set on like a warming rack that's probably magical because you don't see any like actual like heat sources, so that's kind of cool. Cooking in like a wizard kitchen. And it's like everything like stays like fairly clean, and that's like also fun. #prestidigitation. You go out front back to the Great Hall, and just give me a run. I don't want to get into it too much, but give me just a rundown where you set it up and what you do. You can move one of the tables, like pseudo.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do the bar over here. So that's close to the kitchen, easy to restock.
Okay, that makes sense.
I make sure there are an adequate number of glasses. Is ice a thing?
If you summon an elemental, it is.
Yeah. I'd say that there's ice in the back. They're wizards. They can do stuff.
Hey, not Schmendrick. Where's the ice?
It's in the ice box.
And that is
In the cellar. It's in the cellar. Didn't you go down there?
nope.
Okay. Well.
All right,
that.
got it.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've never been in a wizard's cellar. There's no surprises down there, right?
Is that a metaphor?
Look, I just spent
Surprise.
forever
He
cooking.
kinda looks you
some
up and down,
cookies.
like,
Like about surprises, buddy.
I mean,
I'll surprise you with my meat.
well, save that for the guests, I think.
Oh, I can surprise them with my meat too.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. For the new recruits around here, there's like a saying that more or less goes, don't poke your nose into anything that you don't want it to magically bite your nose off. And
What
that
I put
way,
into that?
Yeah, you probably just won't die
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't
what if
do
he's
that.
into that? Hey,
Well-
you into that?
The expression wasn't nose to begin with, but we found that a little bit crude, so we did change it. I mean, if you're into it, that's you. We try not to harp on that stuff.
Down there, I would
That-
do it.
That's the Mage Guild next door that focuses on the the pleasurable arts.
Toothier aspects.
Yeah, pleasurable arcane arts, as it were.
I knew it. I knew it was real. I knew it.
something mage hand. But yeah, in the cellar. Don't go too far. And he walks off.
Cool.
Also, you do see Pete running around, sending plates, doing all that stuff. And so he is getting his job done, as he expects of all of you.
Hey, Pete. The dishes are stacking up. No one's gonna wash them unless you get down there.
Did you make more dirty dishes? I got
Yes,
so
you made more dirty dishes, Pete. Get the fucking washing.
What do you do you see all these
Hire us a
things?
dish boy, Pete. Hire us a dish boy. There's a billion poppers out there.
What is the new person doing in there that I found on the street? What
Not dishes. As I walk away.
well, tell them to get on that. Okay. He continues place setting and stuff like that. There's just like a lot of forks to put out, and it's
Tiny
so hard to arrange them. Yeah.
I look around in the kitchen for the biggest 15-gallon container. Or larger.
Okay, I was like, you find there's many 15-gallon containers. You find the biggest one somehow, one that's clearly bigger than other 15-gallon containers. You find 15 gallons. How big is that?
Very
2
small.
cubic feet.
It's like the size of your backpack.
Really?
No, it's bigger than that.
It's
15
bigger than
gallons.
that.
My hiking backpack is 40 gallons.
See, I'm just picturing gallon jugs.
Yeah.
A regular backpack is closer to 6 gallons.
Yeah.
You can find
15-gallon bag.
you can find like a you know those like bins that you might use like to bob for apples in, or like to
It's very
wash clothes
specifically
in?
a 2 cubic foot container is what I'm looking for.
Let me look at a 2 cubic foot container. Okay, yes, you find a 2 cubic foot container.
I start filling it with water, with conjured magical water.
Okay, you fill it with conjured magical water.
I now turn
Wait, meter?
that. What?
Meter is pretty big.
What?
Okay, it turns out normal school backpacks are a lot smaller than
Okay,
a hiking
no, you don't.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
know. No
Wait.
shit, Aubrey.
Like more so than you'd think.
Yeah, you don't have a cubic meter of tub, Aaron. A cubic meter, like you might have like.
I
half
said a
of
cubic foot, not a cubic meter.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can find a 2 cubic foot thing.
Yes.
Okay, yes. You fill it with water.
Okay, and then I turn all of that water into wine.
Okay, you turn that water into wine, alchemy-like.
Yes.
And
I
or
use my
magically
spell
like?
Tears the Wine, and anyone
Yes.
who drinks it gains a what do they gain? They become sharp-witted and clear-minded, gaining a +2 enhancement on intelligence and wisdom-based skill checks.
okay, I mean, okay. And what do you do with this? Do you like tell Lark like, hey, we got this-
I ungracefully drag the container of wine out and say, "Hey, look, there's some extra wine out here."
Okay. And is it just slopping everywhere? Because I don't know if you got a lid on this thing, this bad boy.
I assumed the container came with a lid. I assumed there wasn't a lidless container in the kitchen.
There. I mean, what do you? Okay, you put a lid on. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yes. Lark, what do you do?
I'm sorry, what?
What do you do?
Yeah, she didn't hear you.
Yeah,
Aaron.
I'm gonna go get the ice.
Yeah. So you get the ice, and you walk back in the kitchen, and there's the dwarf guy is like, "Hey, I got I mean, what do you say, Aaron? You got some wine for you? We found this extra wine.
There's some wine to be taken out. This is the good stuff. I feel smarter just drinking
I
it.
feel like I'm gonna click on this link and regret it. Oh, what?
You know the things that they like dump over the coach's head at the end of the
okay,
game?
yeah.
Yeah,
One of those
15.
is apparently only 5 fucking gallons.
Yeah, so 15 is 3 of those.
Yeah. They do come in extra big, but they're like really obviously extra big ones.
Extra big's a good meme.
So apparently the standard size one is 10.
Okay, cool. Now that we've figured out that volume measurements are a thing,
Yeah.
I'm gonna first test the wine because I'm sure as fuck not, trusting this random bucket of liquid as
Okay.
quote wine.
Okay. So you take a sip.
Yep.
Okay. It is strong.
You
You-
gain a +2 to your intelligence and wisdom-based skill checks.
Yeah. On the side,
Yeah,
I
you think
don't-
that's wise? These wizards might be under like weird enchantments. I don't know about missability.
Hmm?
Correction, that statement is far too wise for my character.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, it's strong, but you think it's good.
All right, awesome, cool. Yeah, I'll take some of that out to the makeshift bar I've got set up.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. And then you're going down to get ice.
Yep. Not for the
Okay.
wine. I feel like I need to make that abundantly clear.
Mm-hmm. Neat. And so you go down the cellar to get ice, and it's this big old iron wrought door, at the bottom of the stairs.
I open it.
Okay. It doesn't open well, but it does open, and it leads you into the basement area. Which, I mean, it's fairly uneventful.
I find the ice.
You find, yeah. So basically, down the bottom, it's you find a room with, I mean, there's doors, there's other barrels around that I didn't place because I am a sloppy map maker. But yeah, you find barrels, cobwebs, ice, which comes in. It's a box, and I mean, I don't know how well the principle of like insulation is understood, but it's just a very thin box, but it's just stacked with ice.
Nice. While I'm down there, I'm gonna make a quick perception check. Do I hear anything weird?
You hear, I mean, you hear cellar sounds. You know how cellars sound.
Okay, nothing suspicious.
Well, I'd say everything mildly suspicious, but
I mean, it is a wizard's basement.
it is a wizard's basement. Yeah, and those are doors that also look equally as, dilapidated.
Screaming of trapped souls.
Exactly.
Nothing out of the usual. I mean,
No,
maybe
no
there's
more screaming of
you've
trapped
been in
souls than
Ethan's
usual.
basement. You
No,
know
no,
that
no.
it's got that certain je ne sais quoi of screaming animal skulls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just that deceptively large fireplace and
Yeah.
like piles of animal parts.
Yeah, they're nothing
Like
excessive.
bear traps, like way too many bear traps.
Listen, I don't think there's ever too many bear traps, right?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a bear trap.
Okay. Do you poke around or do you get ice and go back?
I just get the ice and head back up.
Okay, cool.
I want to make sure the bar is well stocked and like totally ready to go. I take pride in my bartending skill.
Mm-hmm. Did you close the door?
Behind me?
Yeah.
No.
On your way back up.
Okay. Yeah, on the way
No.
back up. Okay. Cool. Back
Probably
to,
gonna be in and out of there all night. Good call.
back to the kitchen. Yeah, it's a heavy door.
I mean, you know how my nights usually go.
Maybe I'll find you down there later.
Dun dun dun. Okay.
You're
Cool.
around in the mage's basement.
Mm-hmm. You know how they actually do ice?
Hmm?
They used to cut it out of the bog, out of the fens.
Are
And
you,
then like
frozen?
the
Are
thick
you-
chunks of
are you
peat
talking-
moss.
are you talking
keep it
in game
as-
or in real life?
IRL, yeah.
Like in
Yeah.
Frozen?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think that's a fake fact, Aubrey. I think you got that from Frozen.
Yeah, and Frozen
I
was
don't
just
really remember it
entirely
Frozen,
fictitious.
but it might be true in Frozen.
Okay, cool. Any other last prep stuff before we move to the hors d'oeuvre section of the night?
Has there been any work made on a dessert? Since that was one of the requested courses, right?
Yeah, so there's rudimentary stuff like so Pete said that he had done some prep while you guys were slaying the basilisk.
Yeah, but do
So
we
they're-
actually
they're-
believe Pete when he says anything?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you rummage around the stuff that you brought in, and you find some like little like cake things. And they're not decorated. But they could probably pass as a regular like a dessert. Nothing fancy or even just like engaging. It's just like, yeah, we technically do have dessert.
These sure are sweet things that you can eat after you've eaten all the other things.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right.
Break out the ice
Your
cream machine.
dessert is in the bar.
Yeah, magical ice cream machine, please.
What?
Okay. Nah, that's hidden in the depths of the thing. They don't tell it. This is actually the Frost Guild, which actually just specializes in ice cream. But they're not telling you that. That was a secret Easter egg, but you found me out.
Solve your puzzle.
Yeah, solve my puzzle. Okay, cool. So yeah, now you hear more noise come in from the Great Hall, and you guys basically get the gist that people are starting to show up. Yep. And so get back to this. What do you guys do now that you know people are starting to show up?
I go to the bar.
Oh, I gotta
Okay.
put my suit on.
I go to the piano.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Yeah, we do have our uniform.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I thought we were wearing our uniforms while fighting the
I have a
basilisk.
suit.
I don't think
I never
because
took off my gross uniform.
No,
Okay.
he did not.
It's a
No,
part of
you
who I
didn't.
am.
I just really wish you did, though.
I go cat bath and down in the other sink.
Okay.
I'm going to the piano.
Prep sink. I'm not a savage.
Do that. Okay. There is a piano in the corner, and that, like I said, the map is kind of, you have to use your mind more than anything. That's like a stage area over there. And so yeah, there's a piano. Do you play the piano?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make a perform check at disadvantage unless you have that trained. Do you have that trained?
I don't. It is
Okay.
a perform uncheck, untrained.
I don't do it at disadvantage for me. Roll twice and take the worst result.
What? Why am I
Roll
rolling
twice? It's a 5e thing. In 5e, in other games, disadvantage is like, oh, you're bad at this, and it probably goes bad. So, roll twice and take the lesser result.
Okay.
I like that. To do that.
Alright, good.
Yeah. So it doesn't go great for you as people start to filter in. Luckily, when you start playing, not everyone is in, you'd
It's
say.
basically just chopsticks.
Yeah. What do you play besides just banging on it?
All these fucking
I
wizards.
just kind of every so often I press a key, not multiple keys, just a single key. But mainly I'm just talking. I'm just talking about my day. I was like, today we went to kill a basilisk. Done. And then we walked and went back here. Done.
Okay. So it's not
Meanwhile,
like
the trained bard at the bar is absolutely having a conniption.
yeah. Okay, that's cool. You get like you normally you know that people like would line up and like watch you or listen to you. And did you put your hat down or something? Like you want to get
No.
paid for like
No.
money? Okay, you didn't do that.
This is
Okay.
my payment.
That's good because no one looks for that hat. Aaron.
I would be very wary of rousing a wizard's wrath.
But that was an interesting voice.
Oh, that's a Smitter joke.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
Wary
mean,
of rousing the wizard's wrath?
is that?
Yeah.
But like in that voice?
No, I can't do a Schmendrick voice.
Oh, okay.
I can't. I just refuse not to. Or just refuse to.
Okay. That's like I picture that as like a baby voice or something like that. Like a kid.
That's closer to Elmer Fudd.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So people start to filter away from that side of the room, but they don't necessarily like shoo you off the stage. They're kind of just like, well, this is different. They're also pretty like they don't want to engage you. Like it's like it's a little bit embarrassing, but they definitely don't want to bring that up. No one in the room is talking about it. They're just ignoring it the best they can.
I'm gonna do some fancy bartender tricks.
Yeah, and that also like shuffles people towards the bar. And so yeah. How's that going for you, Lark?
Well, I mean, I did roll a 22 up there.
You did roll a 22 up there. Look at that. Oh, it's professional check. Now that is smart. I like that. That's good stuff. Yeah. And so basically, a lot of these wizards are. A lot of them ask for like water. Can I get a water?
This
know,
water
I give them vodka.
has been freshly turned into wine for your convenience.
No, it's alcoholic water. Vodka.
Okay. They're like, well, I'm kind of a lightweight, so I don't
I add
know.
ice to the vodka.
I love drinking water on the rocks.
Well, okay.
That is what they had to ask for before I would give them water.
They don't do that, and so they just take your drink because they definitely don't want to confront you. And so
I also play this off as a joke because you know
they kind of take it and just walk away sheepishly, like, okay, I guess this is what I got.
enjoy your alcoholic water.
So that's fun. That's the young guys. The old guys definitely like, hey, give me your. I don't know, like what does a wizard sound like? Like an old wizard. Yeah, I don't want to do that voice though. I'll kill my throat.
I'm a wizard.
I'm a wizard.
I come from magic places, and I like magic things.
How should match your wizard voice? Keep saying Harry.
Yeah, that's what.
Harry.
Harry!
Harry, you've got to get to the wizarddom.
You shall not pass! Other famous wizard quotes. Yeah, the old guys ask for like just really, really specific and stuff that you definitely don't have. Like, oh, do you have any Gorgon? Not Zola, just the actual Gorgon.
I make them the most extra fucking drinks that I can, and just roll with it. Like, yeah, that's totally what Gorgon Fury is.
Yeah, the Gorgon Fury.
Oh my god, I had a bartender do that to me. I asked them first. I asked a bartender for a screwdriver one time, and they were just like, yeah, and then brought me this drink that absolutely was not a screwdriver. They're like, here you go.
Dude, a screwdriver's not even an extra thing to ask for.
I know. I was like, okay. Thanks.
If they had come back with an actual screwdriver in a glass, I would have kicked the shit out of that bartender.
That would have been great.
I still have to go to a bar and ask for a virgin white Russian on the rocks.
Yeah, virgin white Russian. Like, on the rocks?
Yeah, gotta get ice in that milk.
Ooh, oh no, that's another layer. that iced milk.
Oh man, if you crush it up, it turns into ice cream.
So, you guys say iced milk is bad, but Sky actually likes to put ice in her milk.
Ooh.
I know. It drives me nuts.
Does she not?
I know people who do it.
Does
And
she
getting
refrigerate?
blended virgin white Russian on the rocks.
Ew, a milk smoothie?
Yes.
Fucking gross!
An
Ew!
ice
Oh my
milk
god, I am so triggered right
What do
now.
you hate
Milk
milkshakes? What's wrong with
smoothie.
you?
No, no,
Oh,
shake it.
milkshake.
No, get it shaken, Omri.
I hate everything. I hate
Not
everything.
scary.
in
And
this
keep
call.
shaking it longer until it turns to butter on ice.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
That's a good meme.
Okay. Okay. That's so the bar goes very well for you. You managed to shove alcoholic drinks in the young boys' hands and convince the old guys that you know what they're doing and you're actually catering to their very specific, way too specific whims.
Nice. I mean, wow. At least they're consistent in their fucking requirements.
Do
Like,
any of the
Journeyman
wizards-
stew filled with basilisk, Gorgon's tears drinks. Like, Jesus.
do any of the wizards drink the make you smart wine?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, do you part or and they ask for like a variety.
Yeah,
of
if they
stuff.
ask for wine, then I'll give them the make you smart wine.
Yeah.
Mm,
I mean.
Good.
Yeah.
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 While
sounds like it.
I'm up at the piano, I'm like, don't forget to tip your waitress or your bartender, boys.
Mhm.
She's got some
Um,
really nice wine up there that it'll make you smart.
That
I
wine
would
is
like-
fit for an emperor. I should know.
Hi, Tanner.
Hi Tanner, welcome back.
Welcome back. I would like to be like strutting back and forth in the carpeted area with a tray of hors d'oeuvres. Like exactly, 100% pretend it's a runway, and like not get anywhere near an actual person who might want the hors d'oeuvres, like at all. Like, they don't exist. Just
Okay.
like strutting and then posing at the end with the tray.
Okay. What if someone comes up to you to try to get the orders? What happens then?
Sassy spin and walk away.
Okay.
Go left. Always go left.
Always go left. Okay.
Get
So
it? You like it?
basically, you have these gawky young wizards that are standing around, and they definitely look hungry, and they just don't know what to do with the food, their drink in their hand because it's just completely wrong. And then there's just this. Then there's you. They just aren't getting any food, and they're not gonna ask for it, but they want it.
Yeah, I absolutely am oblivious. Like, don't even pretend to care that they're wanting food.
Yeah.
Which is the perfect time for my entrance. I kick open the kitchen doors, holding a plate of the braised basilisk endives with algaes, with my ornate fucking suit on, too many buttons down the chest,
Okay.
and yell, "Who wants some meat?" Just a big, wide, toothy grin.
Okay.
Elvis forward into the room.
Okay. Now you said you took a bath in the sink, right?
Yeah, cat bath.
Okay. Did you? I mean, did you dry? Are you?
Yeah.
Are you like? Are you damp?
Yeah, cat bath is a damp towel as you dab yourself in the sink.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you actually got in a sink and scrubbed. Which
Yeah,
I would put it past
you
you.
take like paper towels and rub them under your armpits until you're like
Like,
less
what-
stinky.
I thought that was called a Mexican
Wick is
shower.
pretty soft.
I thought it was a bird bath.
No, there you
Yeah.
Why do we all have like unique terms for this?
Yeah,
I've never
Mexican shower,
actually
you
done.
definitely need like 4 girls, and we don't have that.
No,
No,
Mexican
that's
shower is
that's
a lot of
presidential
blood.
shower.
I like memes. Okay.
No,
yeah,
seriously,
so-
Ethan, a Mexican shower is just spraying yourself with a lot of cologne.
Okay.
That-
Nice.
You know, that's I hate that there. Fuck you. The phrase he's searching for is Puerto Rican shower, and it is
Oh.
offensive.
Is it? Never heard that.
Yes.
Magic Hat number 9 is the best beer. I love it. So
Yes.
much.
Mm-hmm. It's almost as good as Bell's.
Okay. Yeah. So you kick open the door. You scream or yell. Here's the meat.
Here's the beef.
No,
Yeah,
who wants my meat?
Who wants your meat? And conversation kind of just stops. Do you stop talk playing, Aaron, when this happens, or do you kind of just like?
I actually I mutter just barely so the closest person can hear me. I mutter. Who's that
no one
half
can
orc?
hear you. No one can hear you by design.
I speak almost out loud. Then who's that half orc? He isn't with us.
I mutter.
Just in
"Fuck"
case
between
anyone's
the under my
listening.
breath.
Okay. Everyone's trying not to.
Mm. But then I keep resume playing.
Okay. So I want to resolve what's happening with Alex.
Yeah.
So young guys standing around not getting any food. The old guys don't care. They don't care. And so they do try to go up to you. They do try to snap up some of those tasty hors d'oeuvres.
I mean, I don't stop them. It's their existence is just irrelevant to me. I'm feeling myself.
Yeah.
Wow.
While you're feeling yourself, they're feeling up your personal space, and they just don't care, and they grab this food. Suddenly, your plate is just empty.
I am dancing around and playing my lyre.
Okay.
I want to maybe spin it like dramatically on my hand.
Okay. Give me a acrobatics check.
Are you sure? Can I do?
Yeah.
Not
Petition something. What would it
bluff? I want to bluff them into thinking I did it well.
No, you can't. You can't.
Are you
do that.
sure? I think I
very
can.
sure.
I'm pretty sure I can.
You
I
can't bluff
can.
me into that.
You can't bluff an action.
What? Tanner, go back wherever you just were for an hour.
Dish boy, back in the kitchen.
Yeah, you the dish boy. Those dishes are piling up. No one touched them.
I am the lyre player.
You look like a dish boy.
Okay.
That's why you
I
should
guess
just
I
abandon the party. You get assigned the bitch task.
All right.
Yeah,
I rolled a 20 on singing.
Okay, can I bluff to play it off like it did something
Yes,
cool?
You can do that. So you definitely drop it.
Oh, bitches!
Yeah. So you drop it, but it just rolls
Like
back
it's
into
hot.
the.
Mhm.
It just rolls back into the kitchen, and like old
And you
guys
act
clap.
I wink at them and waltz after it.
Okay. They're confused because they don't know if you're a boy or girl. But that's fine.
Good.
They got their food. All right. And so at this point, Tanner's like singing over you, and it's better.
Yep, I'm
which
just
is-
walking around singing and playing the lyre.
Pretty funny. At this point, oh yeah, okay, so that happened, and then you scream, "Who wants my meat?" Yeah. So do you walk around with a plate, or do they have to come to you, Aubrey?
Oh, I like basically walk straight into the middle of the room and like present.
Yeah, present
Like
meat.
basically
Present
like
your meat.
marching up to Schmendrick.
Okay.
I do love it when you present beer.
Yeah.
Present
Yeah.
that meat.
It was a double evangelism purposes. You got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He
Present that meat.
Okay, this is good. Yeah. He asked them, and it's just very tasty.
Tanner,
He's
get
like,
off Hearts of Iron.
Are you
That's
on
right.
Hearts of
He likes it. Who's next?
Iron? All right. Yeah. Because you're so forward, some of the young guys step up and have some of your meat. And it's good. They're liking it. They're like, oh,
You like that?
good.
Tell me you like it.
They like it in their mouth.
Well, they don't like that necessarily.
They like the meat in the mouth, man.
They're a little bit cowed by that, but they're definitely the submissive type. So yeah, they do take the meat, and they're like, oh, thank.
I say, wait, hold on. I get down from the stage yelling and shouting. I'm like, hold on. I forgot to check this meat for poison. And I go up to the meat.
They're kind of like, why would it be poison?
It's basilisk, don't you know?
Did you cook it?
Yeah.
Of course I cooked it.
It should be good, I think.
Well,
I mean,
we
okay,
had
okay, yeah.
we had
I checked
ingredients.
it for poison.
Okay.
Is it like that?
Well, I believe you,
By all
but
means,
I'm.
Your Majesty.
Allow me to
And I
perform.
like wave forward a big bow to put the plate in front of Charium.
Okay.
I keep doing that until I cover all of the basilisk, which covers 1 cubic foot per level, so 2 cubic feet every 6 seconds of basilisk, which is basically 3 spellcasts.
Yeah, you do it, because it's hors d'oeuvres.
Is it spiced to your liking, Your Majesty?
No, the basilisk, because basilisk could have been poison.
But is it like the pufferfish where, like, if you cut the perfect cuts and then, you cook it
Yeah,
right?
we don't know fucking basilisk biology. I don't think
Well,
I've been eating the shit out of this thing.
I don't think Othar knows basilisk biology. He could have sliced into the basilisk's poison glands. There, now it's good.
I think. I mean, are you serving meat or organs? That's the real thing.
The hors d'oeuvres are top flank.
Okay, yeah, and that's fine. I think basilisk meat is 100% fine if cooked. Basilisk organs in various parts like that, maybe not.
Okay.
But
well,
yeah, this is.
I made a
yes,
demonstration out of purifying it anyway, just so the wizards are secure that it's good basilisk meat.
Okay, yeah. So they don't clap because they could do that. But they do look kind of relieved that you're off the stage. Cool. And so it's at this point where a tall figure comes into the room, and he takes his place at the head of the room, and it's this dude up here.
Nice.
Thank you. Who's that guy again, Aaron?
I don't know. What's his name?
Shade of Iran.
No, it's pronounced Aaron.
Aaron. Is it your shade? Is this why you did this? Okay. Anyway, yeah. So he commands all of the attention in the room at this point. And yeah.
Okay. So
also, I want to point out those wizards can't do that. That's a cleric or druid only spell.
Okay. Well,
I sing louder.
So I tell the wizards to be impressed when I'm done.
You tell them to be impressed.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Please
they're not.
clap.
Yeah. That's. I mean, you do that, but they don't look at you.
It's
They're
not
looking at
Jeb.
the headmaster, whatever his name is.
And you can change your character's name to Jeb with an exclamation point.
Yeah, and then you do have 2 charisma. In a booming voice, he says, "Well, we've been." No, it's.
That's this other guy.
Yeah, it's the other guy. Well,
that was fine.
Well, we've put in a lot of hours over the past few weeks, but the library seems to have stabilized, and our infestation problem has resolved. And so this, as you all know, is a banquet that is to serve as my thanks for your hard work and dedication to this project. I see that you've already frequented the bar and taken part in the hors d'oeuvres from the local catering guild. There's a few of the young wizards all like when someone claps and like other people start to clap but it dies out. It's like that with
It's
a woo.
definitely the ones that I've been feeding the alcoholic water to.
Yes, absolutely.
Alcoholic water.
Yeah, you missed that, didn't you? And he says, "Yes. So let's celebrate." And with that, he turns and the party resumes as normal. Cool. And so hors d'oeuvre time. People getting drinks, eating hors d'oeuvres. Is anyone else passing out hors d'oeuvres besides you 2 people?
I'm dancing and singing louder.
Okay, yeah. And so on the main stage, no, that's not gonna work. I don't think we can stop that.
Not only is that not going to work, but I need you to stop.
Yeah, it's for many reasons.
Did it work? Okay, yeah.
Well, work, yes. Good, no. Tanner takes his place on the stage, I think. Or are you strolling around, Tanner?
I'm strolling around.
Okay, yeah, and people enjoy this. This is good. What songs do you sing? What kind of songs? Like not specific ones.
Of my
but, like,
conquests.
Of your conquests?
Yeah.
Okay, hit me with some lyrics. What did you conquest?
I conquered the former Roman territories of Rome.
Okay, so this is like some fantasy stuff. This is fun.
Africa.
They're into this. Like, I haven't heard of this person from history. This is nice. That goes
And
well.
I think about my hot wife,
Yeah, that's
Theodora.
Okay, Theodora is your
Yeah,
hot wife.
Theodora was an actress in
Nice.
Constantinople.
Yes. Okay, cool. Charium, what do you do now that you're off the stage and you purify their food?
I provide piano accompaniment to Tanner's story.
You go back.
Yes. Just
I don't think you get there before you get like a rather stern look at headmaster guy. Yeah, he's looking right at you, and he's like,
I continue walking towards the stage.
Okay. Suddenly and instantly, you find yourself turned around and walking the other direction.
I walk back towards the stage.
He looks at you. He's
Did a
like,
360 and walked away.
That's not gonna work. And yeah, you can't do that. If you get within 5 feet of the stage, you are commanded to walk away from it.
I will keep doing that until I watch the wizard get tired.
Okay, some of the old wizards are chuckling right now. They are liking this part of the entertainment. Do you keep doing that?
Yep.
Yeah, and that's kind of madness, isn't that the definition?
Well, it's
You haven't
not.
seen.
It's not the definition of madness because I'm expecting something different to happen because something different has changed. Iron's grown that much angrier every time.
My rage is building. I won't stand for this. Oh my god. Well, I just choked a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's because Magic Hat isn't the best.
Magic Hat is very good. It's just Aaron's very funny / stupid.
That's too charisma, Ethan. I'm doing it.
Yeah, I know. Well,
You
also a little bit
But you actually have a lower charisma than me, and that's impressive.
yeah. Charisma's the dump stat for a lot of y'all. you're not a pretty bunch.
There's a reason
I'm
we're in this
pretty-
business.
Wow, I know that there are at least 2 people in this party who will say "fuck you."
I'm the
Yeah.
prettiest princess here.
Okay, and so yeah, the headmaster also takes some of the hors d'oeuvres, the meat, and he comments on this like, "Ooh, what is this?" To you.
Praise Basilisk in Algiers.
Praise basilisk. I can tell you've cooked this before, have you not?
Of course I have.
As I thought. You people seem to put on a fine party.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Thank you.
Maybe we can party again sometime.
I mean, yes, I know that guilds in that sector of the city don't necessarily last very long, but I think you have potential.
Hey man, you throw the right party, you don't have to pay me to show up. Or this guy, am I right?
You know it.
He winks, turns away, and he mutters something about magic fingers. And then yeah, he just walks away.
Magic fingers, winky face.
Hey, what was that, buddy?
No, he's gone. Yeah, and he constantly has like a bunch of the old people talking to him like in a circle. You know he's the most person here. And so yeah, basically it goes on like that for not excessively long, but long enough where people start to mingle and drink and have appetizers that are oh so good. Did that goblin mushroom dish ever make its debut on the floor?
Oh, I forgot it. It's in the kitchen still.
Okay, because
I
if
think
you
that
don't
they've
get it,
imbibed enough that now's a good time.
That's
okay.
dessert. Are you kidding?
Mushroom
Yeah.
dessert.
I'll disappear in that. Oh, first I have what the fuck is Haley's name?
Lark.
Lark. First I have Lark pour me a drink, and then I head in back to go, find the goblin mushrooms
Sure.
What drink are you having?
and check the
Yeah,
stew.
what do you want, honey?
Oh baby, can I get do you know how to make a Tears of Lang?
Let's see. If
I announce a little overly loudly.
Yeah,
you bet I do.
you get some stares. And
Yeah.
you're like, it's a joke, right?
Or is it? She says, and she makes an impressive drink.
Well, you do know the spell I used is called Tears to Wine, so that's basically the same thing, right?
So long as it's not tears to fears.
Mm.
Take on me. I'm playing the song now.
Tears for Fears. That's what. Okay. Yeah. I get bonus points for that one. Ha. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you have. I mean. Okay.
Whatever the fuck she makes it.
Hey Haley, this is a question for you. You have to make an IRL Tears of Fear, or not Tears for Tears, Tears of Lang drink. What would you put in it?
Ooh,
Blue Curacao, always a good start.
Blue Curacao, White Jolt, and
Yes.
a little bit of. I'm trying to think of a good sea alcohol.
Wine.
No, fuck you, Aaron. That's not how it works at all.
Pineapple Cruzan.
Oh no. And lemon lime and vodka. More
Okay.
vodka.
Nice. Well, you find a can of Jolt, which doesn't exist in this universe until just now, and you make him a rudimentary Lang's Tears, Tears of Lang, or whatever it's called.
Everyone suddenly notices I am startlingly absent from the hall.
What?
I thought you said you were playing Take On
Yeah,
Me.
but I left. Oh, and I come back in riding my majestic horse.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did leave my shoddy ass horse outside. I forgot about that.
Okay. Well, you come in with a horse, and that's not going well.
I can have him like a
And I guess I should roll a will save to see if it shits on the floor.
I think the horse has to roll the will save.
No, I
Yeah.
have to, because I will will it to not shit on the floor.
You can't-
Okay. Well, Pseudo Schmendrick runs up to you and he's like, is the horse part of the entertainment tonight?
The horse is always part of the entertainment.
It can be if you want it.
This is what is called a pony show.
Yeah, this is no dog and pony show.
It could be a burrow show real quick if you want it to be.
Okay. Well,
Ethan doesn't know what a pony show is, I just realized.
yeah, it's a burrow show. Right? Is that the reference that you're making?
No.
No?
Wait,
I guess I don't
is
know
it
what
called a
is.
pony show or a horse show?
Donkey show.
Donkey
Just
show.
the word
Fuck,
donkey.
god damn it.
Yeah, burrow. or
Sorry,
something
Alright.
like
I was
that.
thinking donkey show.
Pony is much less terrible, I guess. Okay, well,
Is it?
yeah, because like you don't like it. A pony is just like you have a pony, and that's fine.
Yeah, a dog and pony show is when you get a dog to fetch and a pony to stand on its hind legs.
Sure.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Whereas a donkey show is a decidedly darker affair.
hmm
What's one man's darkness is another man's joy.
Okay. Well, you're riding a horse, and that's not gonna go over well. And so Schmendrick does try to lead you away.
The Wikipedia page on donkey show is fucking hilarious.
Oh,
This
Oh, wait,
is the
okay,
most
what
common way
type of
tourists in
happy
Mexico
runaway?
are robbed.
Ethan, what do I have to roll to not be led away?
I don't know. What do you think? Diplomacy, I guess.
That's it. Damn it. I guess I'm led away.
Yes, you are led away, but like people are like, that was a nice horse. Okay.
had a
And I think with that, that's gonna
And it had a giant penis dragging along the ground.
okay. That's gonna transition us into the dinner phase. And so the people, I mean, they get tired of the hors d'oeuvres. They don't get tired of the drinks, and they do want them to keep coming. At Lurk. And yeah, so basically, they start to filter towards the tables, and what do you guys do?
So I've been in the back for a bit now.
Okay.
It's about time for me to come out holding a great big fucking stew pot, far too large for me to obviously be carrying.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
I
I mean, do you-
waddle it out.
Yep.
And I plunk it down about,
okay. There's no. I don't. Is there a table there? Did you bring a table?
nope.
No, on the floor.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
great big fucking cauldron.
Oh, it's okay. It's in a. It's not on the floor. Okay. Yes.
And I yell, Stofe!
Stofe. They'd roll linguistics checks, but I don't know what stofe means.
Oh, like stove buffet.
Oh,
When your parents don't serve the food, but they make you go into the kitchen and serve it up yourself.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. I've not heard that term. No? Maybe? The young guys don't know what to do. You guys are way too proud to like actually get down there.
Yeah, I just plop a giant fucking cauldron of like wonderful smelling stew down in the middle of the room and like walk back into the kitchen.
Okay. Do you guys follow suit with like the side dishes, or do you serve them, or like what's his backup looking like?
I'm gonna try and damage control with more alcohol for the party.
I'll
Okay.
go up to the cauldron and start serving.
Okay.
Alcohol is absolutely the answer to all of the problems.
Where did I put my character token?
All right.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah. So, just describing the atmosphere right now, and so the various wizards and warlocks and magical users in the room are having a very good time. It's much more active than it was before. It's sort of looking a little Italian. People are gesticulating all over the place and just getting very into the conversations, talking about like you know before it was like, oh, how's the research on planetary motion? You're like, it's going pretty good, you know, Saturn and moon elves and stuff like that maybe. But now it's just it's you know hot and heavy conversation about just you know silly stuff. They're really getting into the wine basically, and so they're kind of thankful the wine and the other drinks, I should say, because there's like ales and porters and stuff like that were in the barrels as well. And so yeah, they're loving that they're being served. Thankfully, by Charium. I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Charium.
Genuinely. Charium.
Charium Narium.
Charium
Jim, I
Narium.
like it.
Charium Narium at your service. At your service.
They're loving it. They're like, hey, thanks, man. This water's good. This food is very good. It's nice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And so yeah, food goes out to them. They're you know having a very good conversation. Up at the front table, they're being more reserved just because they're the older folk, and you know they have an air of dignity about them. But just on the
I
floor,
go up to them and play a song.
okay, yeah.
Song.
What's
It's
that?
like
Name?
getting drunk with your
song about
professors.
their youth.
Okay. Yeah. They I mean they enjoy it. You haven't been playing for a while and you did just come in on a horse, and so they probably don't have like the best opinion of that. And so you went back to the kitchen, right?
Me? Yeah.
Okay. A couple of older wizards, and so yeah, you guys are very busy, you know, doing stuff, serving drinks, serving food, taking food like plates away. And two of the older type gentlemen come up to Lark, and they say that I'm just gonna say in an Ethan voice, "Hey, what you're putting down is very good stuff. Now, what have you been putting down, though? We do want to know that." To Haley.
What?
What have you been serving us? What is this stuff? Because we know we asked for Gorgon's Tears vodka, and this isn't it. So what is this stuff?
Actually, it's you know what? It's basically sangria with Aaron's magic wine plus a little bit of you know other stuff.
Magic snake.
Some fruit
Hey.
juice.
Hey, other stuff? Other stuff's working.
It's
Awesome.
magic
Thanks.
snake.
I'd love to tell you what it is, but you know, it's a trade secret, man. Like this is my bread and butter.
Sure. I gotcha. Hey, so we got We do have a proposition for you, though.
I
It
mean,
doesn't
I'm
involve
almost
sex.
always down for anything.
All right. So there's the
Doesn't
wine
involve murder.
in the basement that's just very it's very, very good, and we've not had this is very similar to like that stuff, and so we've not had that in years. We would love for you to go dig it out and bring it back for us.
Okay, I think we can do that.
Okay, awesome. Did you want to take a friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honey, we need to go get the fancy wine.
Okay.
Fancy wine.
Where is this in the basement exactly?
Do I hear them dissing my wine? Because I'll fight them.
Why
No,
not? They didn't diss your wine at all.
okay. I mean, roll a
They just
perception.
asked for different wine. Like, you can have more wine.
Fair.
I got some toilet wine.
Toilet wine. Nice.
So, yeah, do they tell me where the fancy wine in the basement is located?
They tell you that they know a shortcut.
Are they gonna show us?
Yeah. So is
So I'm still like in the kitchen, but like in earshot if he shouts.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll show you guys. It'll be fine. Are you good to go? You getting someone else?
Does anybody need any last minute drinks before I step out for a sec?
It's called last call.
Yeah,
Last call. I'll be
It's not last
back.
Yeah. It's
Bars
not.
closing.
last call.
I mean,
Alcohol?
you have a sizable line. There's like people are like, oh snap, yeah, we got to get this. And so yeah, there's like 5 people. Or whatever.
All right, I will serve up the 5 people who are currently in line, and then put up a back in 5 minutes sign.
And put a bottle on the counter.
I mean, that's a back in 5 minutes sign if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, cool. Sweet. So who do you get?
I get my dear sweetheart over there, Othar.
Okay.
He's big and beefy and can carry a large barrel of wine.
You guys ready?
When they walk into the kitchen, or when she walks into the kitchen, I'm
yeah,
just
they-
finishing washing my hands and
Okay.
cleaning my knife.
They do follow you into the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, sweetie, just cleaning up.
Alrighty.
Let me see. Okay, you guys ready?
Yep.
Mhm.
Pick my
Okay.
knife in the back.
As ready as I can be.
If I see any wizards walking into the kitchen, I'm like, hey, you're not allowed back there.
Yeah, this is our place, little man.
Hey, you're not allowed back there.
I think we are. They step over you.
Trade secrets.
No, I'm not trading secrets. That's Tuesday.
Trade Secrets Tuesday.
As soon as you say that you're ready, you're instantly somewhere else. By the way,
Yeah.
you definitely just got teleported.
Sure.
No.
I get a will save. Actually.
Okay, will save. Do that. Make that.
I see where this is going because I don't see Ethan looking
Is
up
that a class
dimension
skill,
door.
or that's just by virtue of?
Oh no,
unwilling
everyone does.
Okay.
If you weren't expecting to be teleported or don't want to be teleported, you get a will save,
You probably don't want to be teleported.
which I do not.
The spell
You
you're
do
probably
not-
looking for is
you do
dimension door.
not.
Ethan.
Okay. I mean, can you identify spells?
No, you just like resist.
Yeah. No, I know there's residual stuff like that.
Yeah, it's best.
Were
actually-
you in the kitchen as well, Alex?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, I think so. You as well. You do make your save. Okay. Aaron, make a save as well.
Oh, okay. I figured I used all of his teleport spells walking to the stage.
No, that was like a command thing. Like as soon as you like a command word, where you're like as soon as you get
Suggestion.
near the stage, yeah, suggestion.
Mhm.
Like, hey, if you get near
Gotcha.
the stage, turn around and walk 5 paces.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
All right. 3 of you are instantly here. Bop.
This doesn't look like the basement.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we better get back in time or my meringues are gonna go flat.
So it is dank and cold and just musty. Yeah.
And filled with memes?
Yeah. Leaves?
Yes.
There aren't any leaves?
Who's the 3 that got teleported?
Aaron, Haley, and Aubrey.
Okay. What about Tanner?
Hold my hand, sweetie.
I'm too busy playing the lyre
He's outside. It's fine.
and singing.
Before we go any further, I need to go pee.
Yep, intermission, actually.
Yeah.
I will go pee as well.
It's good. I need to find my cat.
I need to get water.
If I find this maitre d', I'm gonna give him such a piece of my mind. This seems unsanitary. I'll be here, cracking jokes.
I'll get back.
Me too.
3 dwarves used to meet every week at a local bar, and every week they would order 3 mugs of ale, then 3 of them, then 3 more, until they were finally falling down drunk and had to be thrown out. Every week after they'd been thrown out of the tavern, they would drunkenly make their way to the king's third room and demand to see the king. The guards, of course, simply arrested them and took them home. One week, only 2 dwarves came into the bar and morosely ordered 2 ales, not 3. Fearing the worst, the barkeep came up and diffidently asked what had become of their dwarf. "Aye, to mean my brother Edmelbane," the burly hunter asked. "Nah, he's not with us any longer." The barkeep paled. "He died in combat?" The dwarf snarled. "Nay, worse than that. 'Twas a nightmare indeed." He stared into his mug with deep sorrow. He fell victim to a hideous creature of rage and power and fear. All conversation in the bar stopped. Everyone turned to stare. I've lost my accent. "A dragon?" the barkeep stammered. "An orc assassin?" The dwarf drank deeply of his ale and sighed. "Worse than any of those," he looked up. "His wife."
Because his aim are getting because her aim is getting better.
Because her aim is getting better.
Okay.
Taylor's not back yet.
Okay.
I was just filling the intermission.
Sure. Oh, no, don't look at that.
Looking at what?
No, nothing.
If you guys had to cosplay something at a Comic-Con, what would you choose?
If I had to what?
You were
Cosplay
going to like a
something.
Comic-Con and you had to cosplay something.
Darling in the Franks?
Ooh.
Had to
No balls.
or
No balls.
get to?
No balls. No balls.
Get to. Like you have to pick something.
Oh, so I still have to put in the effort to cosplay something?
Do you have a white bodysuit? What about a red one?
Assume the effort isn't an issue.
Oh,
Charlie
okay.
the Franks.
Well, in that case,
But not like a magical, amazing, like,
fuck.
picture a medium effort, like good, but not like work of art, viral internet extravaganza.
Yeah.
Basically any Homestuck character.
I'd cosplay.
You know, Aaron, I knew you were gonna pick a Homestuck character. This question really wasn't for you.
Yeah. I would cosplay the main character from Steins Gate because all you need is a trench coat and to act like eccentric.
Until you said can't be magical, I was gonna say the Ava from Evangelion.
Magical?
Ignore me googling.
No magical cosplay.
Okay. I mean, are you looking for something real rap? Or is this just a fun thing?
No, I was thinking about it on a car trip the other day.
Mhm.
Then it just popped into my head. I don't know.
I might
I came up with an awesome answer, and I don't remember what it was.
I think, like, for me, it'd be fun to do something from, like, the Adventure Zone. That'd be cool. Because, like, I like that fandom.
Mhm.
Probably an anime. Like,
this thing, Alex. That.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I was waylaid by a tiny kitten.
That's good.
Kitty.
It's like, human, brush me, human.
Whatever.
What did you post and where?
I just DM'd Alex and Ava from Evangelion.
Ah.
That's a good 02 picture, though.
2 links for you.
Yeah.
Indeed.
See, thank you. I came up with my answer, and now, of course, I can't fully remember what it was. It would be awesome. I liked Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn, but my hair color is absolutely not even close to the right color. So
You get a wig.
I could, but I feel like that'd be itchy and hot.
I don't actually remember what's your hair color.
Brown.
Okay.
Kind of like a bunch of colors.
Ever, so.
It's true. It's kind of a bunch of colors all meshed together, but it's mostly just brown.
Dirty blonde brown? Got it.
Yeah. There's some red in there, some blonde, some brown.
It's weird. Why can't I... I can't drag something into the thing. It's not letting me.
Try dragging harder.
It's weird. Yeah. Weird. Oh, wait. Okay. Are we good to go?
Yep.
Okay. And so the currently party is split, and so I'm gonna do them for a little bit, and then I'll get back to the party that is being managed by Tanner, Pete, and Alex. So let me do these guys for a couple minutes. And you guys
Sounds like a disaster.
yeah, a recipe, if you will.
Hey, look at that.
Where am
So
I?
what's that, Tanner?
Where am I?
You are at the party.
Okay, I thought you said you were going back to the party.
I will in a second.
Oh, okay.
Like a minute or two. So you guys currently find yourself in a dungeon basement type area, where on a pedestal there is a bottle that says
Eat me.
no, it's like what's it called? I don't know. What's the name for a good wine? Like Chilaxian.
Toilet wine.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Whatever wine I said, but it looks like one of the fanciest bottles you've ever seen.
Montre Blanc.
Yeah, Montre Blanc. Diablo, Chilaxian Diablex Blanc, or something like that. It's a super fancy bottle standing on a pedestal.
Galaxian Palm Gris.
Yes. And then there's a hallway that goes this way.
Just pocket it.
Yeah, I want to take a closer look at that wine because, I mean, that is right up my interest.
Okay.
And that is technically what they asked us to get, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, and I mean, whatever they said to get, that's what it is. Yeah, it's just super fancy. I mean, you've never seen opulence like this in a bottle before, but
Opulence in a bottle.
it's remarkable.
La opulence.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, you take the bottle?
Yep.
Cool. Wait, was that a yep?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Yes. Yep. Okay, cool.
Hey, what's on these stairs?
You see various other bottles of that are just like dustier. You don't find any dust on this bottle, by the way. Other bottles that are dustier and like you recognize brands like I don't know, Fantasy. Yeah, like Fantasy Hennessy and like Fantasy like I don't know, Bordeaux. Is that a word that's fancy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
Is there any back on the pedestal behind us?
Yeah, you're flanked by both sides by bottles, dusty bottles.
Let's
They're
hear
fine. They're just dusty. Roll perception.
Yeah.
Has anyone taken any of the bottles yet?
Yes, I did.
The center one.
Haley took the center one. That was it. And there's 3 on each side.
No, there's a bunch.
Okay. I'm just going to pop open the nearest one and start drinking it.
Okay. Well, it is dusty. And it hurts.
You said there was no dust.
No, there's no dust on the main one, but there's dust on the side one.
Okay. I'm still drinking it. And it hurts because?
Because you're drinking straight alcohol.
Are you sure there's not a secret passage right
But
here?
you do it.
Yeah, do I notice any secret passage?
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, you look around the room, and you can tell that no one's been here in a good while, right? Pretty much undisturbed for a lengthy amount of time. Yeah, I mean, you pat down all the walls, like, oh man, this is crazy. What is this? But there's no like clicks. Nothing gives way. Nope. It's all good in the hood.
All right.
Yep.
All right. If Charian doesn't immediately die, I'm just gonna start popping corks.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't. Do you drink a lot?
Like I'm having a whole bottle to myself. Well, I'm gonna pop 3 corks, taste 3, and down the whole one for myself and see how I feel from there.
I ask him if that one is good, on the second one, and then I ask to have some of it if he's willing to share.
With one raised to my lips, I hand Charian a different one.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I mean it's various champagnes, various like bourbons, some whiskeys, different like dessert wines, all of varying degree. But yeah, I mean it's all palatable.
Tiny little thin bottle, just stuff it into the back of my trousers as we go.
Hell yeah, I'll take it.
I mean, you could stuff it in the front of your trousers, but I don't think the bottle wants the competition.
And you're drinking the ones on the sides, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, what's around this corner?
Yeah. So, I should mention this area is not lit by torches, but you can see.
Oh, I have dark vision.
Oh, well.
Yeah, same.
Okay. I was gonna say that it's weary or it's eerie. Like it's definitely dark, but you can definitely see.
Like daylight or?
Yeah. I mean, like as well as daylight, but it's messing with you if you don't have dark vision. Dark vision.
Viven.
Yep. Shut up.
It's a good cellaring technique.
I'm gonna grab a few more bottles of wine and then follow. As a dwarf, how do I feel about this stone?
Ancient. As far as you can tell.
What is it? Good stone?
I didn't see your perception.
Skills, perception. There.
Yeah, it's good stone. It's well cobbled together. These people definitely know what it's doing. You know that this isn't any ordinary stonemanship. This is extraordinary stonemanship, in fact.
Does it have that classically 10,000-year-old Magnumarian feeling?
You don't think that it's? I mean, you don't think so. You've been in Magnamar before.
Yeah.
And you know that it's part of the Iris Band and it has a long history. You don't think that this is part of it, but you can tell that it's still old. And it's still like this wasn't just a craftsman who built this place. This
Doesn't have that ghastly 10,000-year-old.
No. It doesn't have that aura that you feel like it.
Silence.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah.
Indifference. Okay. I pull my prep knife from the back of my pants.
Oh,
and,
actually, dwarves
proceed
gain-
with it forward, checking around the alcove here to the right.
Okay. You peer around the corner and nothing.
Sorry, I was looking at the dwarves' racial traits. Dwarves gain a +2 bonus to perception checks to notice unusual stonework, such as traps or hidden doors located in stone walls or floors. They receive a check to notice such features whenever they pass within 10 feet of them, or whether or not they are actively looking at them.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you just see cool stonework.
Also, dwarves have dark vision. Damn.
Yeah.
No, not low light vision, dark vision.
Join the club.
Dwarves can see perfectly in the dark for up to 60 feet.
Yeah, join the club.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a good look around here.
Yep. And so this widens up. And in this room, you can tell that it's a bunch of old desks. You see some some beakers, all very dusty, all very not used recently. Yeah, there's stairways that lead down to the main floor where all that's happening. There at one time were notes, but there's since been damp, moldy, holes eaten through them. So they're illegible anymore.
I set fire to the notes with spark.
Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, it comes up. Like it does. It's not like crisp, dry paper, but it definitely
moist
goes
paper?
up in flame. I mean, it's damp.
Okay.
Did you hear that? He started to tell you no as DM and then said, nah, fuck it.
Well, I was gonna say
That pattern will increase as he matures.
I was gonna say this.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I mean, the paper was like not like optimal conditions, but yeah, it was gonna flame. What was it gonna do?
What's this weird little alcove here?
Just dirty magazines and a bunch of tissues.
Nice.
I set fire to them.
The magazines go up. The tissues take a little bit longer.
Damp tissues.
If semen were flammable, that would be.
Now that would lead to some cool tricks, right?
I hate everything.
Oh! Deathclaw has a song about that.
I call this one the flamethrower.
I was posting it to music.
Naturally.
Okay, good.
I think I might.
I don't
use
want that in my search history.
I kind of do.
Here you go.
Even a
If
nigga
you
with 20
care.
powers can get skeeted on.
Oh, now that's a good neck pillow.
Did you know it comes with a video?
Ejaculate fire.
Just skip straight to like 220.
Yeah.
I like the hard zoom in on the crotch. That was good.
Okay, this is good. I'm glad that someone made this song.
I mean, you know, we kind of
Well,
needed doing
I
this.
guess I need to learn that in my mandolin now.
Yes! Oh my god, do it! Wow!
I'll rewrite it as
I like the Lord English reference, Haley, with the mummy. That's a good meme.
okay. Yeah, so it's really just like a old laboratory-ish, like to take notes on and stuff like that.
Cool. Alright, this looks pretty safe. Hold my hand, honey.
Alright.
Oh. Okay, and suddenly you come to a room.
Hey, what's at this well?
Okay, and so there's two doors, and in between those doors is a hallway. So up door, up left door, up left is hallway.
Is this like a support pillar or like a...
Oh yeah, that's just a column in the middle. There are sconces for torches there, but there just aren't. There isn't wood there.
I do the usual secret passage dickery with all the torches.
Okay. Yeah,
Move it,
fiddle with them.
back, put it down, turn it sideways, pull on it,
Roll a d20 for me.
Watching you work.
rub the bottom of it. We'll save you a spell.
Roll a d20.
Just straight up.
How good the video ends with nipples spewing fire.
Hey. Alex just go,
Ethan, now that I've
Um,
successfully walked back, I start kifing a lot more bottles. And then
Okay,
just
that's
putting them
fine.
in my backpack, because dwarves can move well while encumbered.
Yep. Do you account for? I mean, they're bottles. Do you account for that?
Yeah?
Okay. Like how? Like
What do you mean?
like, have you ever had a bunch of glass bottles in a backpack?
Sure.
Yes.
yes, I have. Yes, I did graduate sophomore year.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like, I feel like that's really clangy, and so it's loud. And if you drop it, it will not be.
Attract all the police. Yes,
Yeah.
I
I'm willing to take that risk. Let's go.
Okay. The thing you aware. Okay. Cool. Nothing happened. Actually, one of the sconces breaks off, Aubrey. Yeah, you wiggle it too much.
Shitty fucking dwarven workmanship.
Mm-hmm. And so there's a hallway and two doors.
Hey, Sconce, if I were to ask you what the other one would say about which hallway we should go into, maybe I shouldn't have had that dessert wine.
The sconce says, "Wow, no one's been here for a while."
Yeah. What? I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah, no one's been here in a hot second, so this is cool. It's been a while.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
Hot.
you guys hear that,
What?
right?
No, they should be. Are there more people? I don't have eyes. Hello,
Is the sconce lit?
the sconce. No, it's just a talking sconce.
I use spark on the sconce.
I kind of need wood for that, but I appreciate the sentiment. That's nice.
I pour wine
Okay,
on the
so
sconce.
you also heard that Sconce talking shit.
Is this not normal? Like, I haven't done this in a while, but how'd you guys get down here?
All right, Sconce, I'm gonna need answers.
Yeah. Okay. Are you in a position to question though? Like, this should be a
Yeah,
give and take
Yeah,
relationship.
see, I have the only hands in this situation, so
Yeah. But for the same reason, I'd say that I'm superior, or like I'm superior for the same reason.
I'm gonna start pouring wine on the sconce until it starts giving us answers.
Oh, come on, man! I'm gonna rust. Stop.
I keep going.
How much wine do you have?
More than you can imagine.
It's a ludicrous amount of wine. No, it's fine. Like I don't know. I've just been down. I've been here forever.
When the
seems
wine
like-
bottle breaks, I crack it over the scones. Or when the wine
Well,
bottle is empty, I crack it over the scones, rather.
That's just uncalled for, really.
Hey, Scott, do you have any expertises? Like, if I ask you things, what will you know about?
This wall primarily.
You're in a wine cellar. Do you know about wine?
Well, considering I know I just got some poured on me, which is weird.
Was that
I don't
good
know
or
how I
bad?
know that. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I mean, I'm not like a cultured tongue, or I mean
You
a
have a
tongue. No, I don't have a tongue. No, that'd be weird.
Would you describe your body parts for me?
How well do you know your own body, buddy? Have you really gone over
I know
it?
it really well.
Right? But like you don't know your own body. Like, have you really gotten everywhere?
Extremely girthy.
Well, I just like your bolts, you mean? Because like mine probably weren't that good because you kind of broke me off just a minute ago.
The broken off one is the one that's talking.
Yeah.
I'm just quick gonna like offer it to to Lark. Like you hear it talking, right? You didn't have any of the one you hear it talking.
She should. I mean, she should hear it talking.
Yeah, that's outside my pay grade.
Hey, so you're like sentient, so you fear death, right?
No, I mean, I don't think sentience necessarily means you're alive.
I don't have time for this debate.
Especially not with the scones.
I just whipped the sconce into the left passageway.
Okay.
Yo, now if something happens.
Yeah, it's a weird thing of like clattering and like clattering and screaming is what you hear.
Normal sounds.
All right, left is safe.
Good to know Aubrey rolled the same fucking character I did.
Okay. Do you check that area
I said
out?
left passageway.
Oh, that's a gateway. And this is so that's a door. That's a door. The only way that's open is this hallway.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Okay, you throw it down the hallway.
I'm gonna start flooding this hallway with water. Just keep every 6 seconds, 4 more gallons of water.
Okay, it's just really wet in here now. Like, what do you want?
4 more gallons of water. Next question.
Okay. Well, actually, okay, yeah, you do that and it sucks. You better be glad that this isn't a sentient. They would be yelling at you.
All right, I get to the end of the passageway and I pick up the scones.
Well, I mean, you're feeling very hot and cold to me, guy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what your end game here.
I don't have an end game. You're talking scones.
Well, yeah, I am. Is this? I don't.
What's
not
your end
normal?
game?
I was on the wall, and now I'm not, and now like I didn't
Life changes,
necessarily.
honey. Life changes.
I know, and so like I kind of liked it on the. I thought I didn't like it on the wall, but like from this vantage point, I kind of did like it on the wall with this perspective. So
Hey, wait, I just noticed something. Is this a hole?
that's a door.
That is a door?
That is a door. Are you asking the sconce or me?
You.
Yes, it's a door.
There's a door here.
Yes.
Yeah, we can't see that.
No, I know. It's just darkness because I don't actually have a door icon. Sorry. Okay. So sorry. Door here.
I
Door.
picked the scones back up and I was like, when was the last time that door was opened?
I was on the other side. I don't know.
Can you see?
That's a weird question. I never really thought about that. Give me like a minute to digest that. Do you open the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are colors?
It opens up.
4 more gallons of water.
Okay. Do you
But-
go over here? Did you? Okay. Okay. So you go into this
Guns in
room.
one hand, knife in the other. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
Don't worry, on your backup.
Uh-huh.
On the ground is a deck of cards.
Any corpses?
No.
All right, honey, back up.
Hey.
All right, I lean around the corner.
Hey, while I was in there.
Don't worry about it. And then I throw the sconce.
Around the corner? Okay. Once again, you hear the weird combination of yelling and clanging.
Do I hit the deck of cards?
I don't know. Make a ranged attack.
Fuck yeah. That's what I wanted to hear.
Plus,
Boom.
Now, were you looking around the corner, or did you whip it around?
Yeah, I was looking around the corner.
Okay, yeah, you hit it.
Hey. And as I see that it's on target to like travel to the deck of cards, I go back around the corner. Like
Okay.
lean in the corner, throw, notice that it's on target, and duck back.
Okay.
Tie a rope so you can get an accident.
No, the cards are gonna explode. I'll go pick them.
Okay. Well, roll. Huh. Okay.
Reflex.
No. Let me. How do I roll? Is it GM roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me
Slash
see.
GM roll 1d1.
Yeah. Let me see here. Oh, these don't have. Hang on, 1 second. One, two. Oh man, that just isn't working, is it? Okay, that's fun. Okay, cool. Nothing happens.
I go get the sconce and then walk back to the corner.
I start.
Okay, so
After
yeah,
I see Ogar go back in there, I start trying to fill that room with water 4 gallons at a time.
Okay, so what you see is so the sconce on the ground, the deck of cards is, I mean, it's sitting on the ground like as one unit, even though you hit it. But there is one blank card on the ground that fell away from it.
It's a blank card
Yeah, it's blank.
on both sides. I turn it over.
No, like on the top, it has a design on it, but on the other side, like there's a rim, but then in the center, it's all white. The majority of it's like white.
So there's clearly like a back to the one card, and it was already face up, and it's blank.
Yeah.
Yeah, nope. Either gamblers or it's either a useless deck of cards or a dangerous deck of cards, and I'm out of here.
Yeah.
what's
We're gonna,
over here?
we're, okay.
Not down to find
No,
out.
hang on. So we're gonna switch back to the party, actually.
Yeah.
And so Alex
Outside.
and Tanner, sorry.
I
to-
keep flooding everything
So-
with 4 gallons of water at a time.
Well, I know.
Hey, why don't you try that on the well there in the middle?
Nope.
So the well, it's a pillar.
It's a pillar.
There's sconce on it.
No.
Sconce on it.
I
Sconce on
also
the
thought
pillar.
it was a well, though.
Stay with it.
So-
I look around. Okay,
Okay.
roll perception.
Mhm.
Give me 1 second to roll perception.
So let me set the scene. You're out there still doing your thing. Also, take your character off if you're on this thing because you're not actually here.
I rolled a
you're-
24 perception, and I noticed that they are gone.
Yeah, so they're gone. Back in the kitchen. Paris. You don't get teleported, and so the
I
wizards
don't.
kind of high five, and then they walk back to the party. I guess they don't notice you, or if they do,
I
notice
say-
I waltz over while playing my music to Paris
okay.
and say, "Where the fuck did the others go?"
Dude, fucking, I don't know, but that meringue needs taken care of.
I grab it and I walk it out.
That's accurate. That's exactly what a caterer would say.
Okay. You grab. It's. I mean, it's not dessert time yet. But you grab the meringue. Kevin?
Oh,
Yep.
it's dessert time now.
Okay, it's dessert time. Let's go.
No, I walk around teasing everyone with it. Like, I know you want this. I know you want it. Yummy, yummy. My tummy.
The meringue or
Cheesy on meringue. Tanner's the bard. He's gonna sing something along the lines of that song, except.
and whipping on my. Yeah. Okay. Neat. So you're tempting people with this pie. So actually, the wizards are getting into it. They're like, oh man, the pie. Oh. And they're actually loving this, Tanner. You're really yucking up and being the life of the party. What do you do? And things are just getting sporadically more chaotic. What do you do, Alex?
I go out.
Yeah.
And where are the wizards that teleported the people?
They're, I don't know, just southmost.
This guy?
Yeah, no, I was two old guys. Let's say it was, I'll drag two more on because there's like not the same amount of people on here. Let me see. Wizard 2 will make an appearance. These two rowdy boys down here.
Okay, now you'll notice that I'm wearing scarves, right?
Nice.
So I go up and I drape my scarves over them, and I'm like, "Follow me, boys!" And I drag them to the kitchen.
Wow.
Why is that? What
I
are you
have
doing that
not
for?
I have something special to show you in the kitchen. Special treat.
Is it a drink? Because I'm thirsty.
Oh, there's all sorts of drinks in the kitchen.
Okay, that good enough for me. And then they go to the kitchen. Going to the kitchen. You're in the kitchen.
No, you're
All right. And I say, all right, listen, boys, I don't give a fuck about this food, so if you want to get fed and if you want drinks given to you, you're going to bring those people back. So they're the only ones that know what the fuck is going on in this kitchen. All right?
Well, I mean, they got to get back here on their own.
I like how
No. Bring them back now.
Now?
Now.
Fine. And then the one like steps aside. He pulls out his wand.
Wait, hang on.
Wand.
Where's my... I sense motive to see if he's about to... Oh, fuck yes. To teleport me again.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Let me see.
I pull out my gun.
No,
Yeah.
you're out in the hall.
Yeah.
Take
pull out
his
my gun.
weapon away.
Okay, and he attempts to cast it. Roll a 1d100 for me.
Oh, Jesus. 42. Come on, 42. Come on.
Nice.
That is the number.
What are the odds?
Nice. What are the odds? 1/100. Keck.
Okay.
All right.
42 is the ultimate answer to life, the universe, and everything.
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
you also would have said
Yeah.
something.
So
You would have said,
he
what are the
casts
odds if he got a 69 as well?
He casts it, and like a puff of dust just from his wand, and he goes to mouth like what, but like nothing comes out.
You douche. Okay. Quick question. Are wizards int-based casters?
Yes.
I give them some of the intelligence wine and like tell them to drink it and then try again.
Okay. Do you have that wine on you, or do you go outside and get it?
Pop out, grab it, bring it back. I said, hang on, I left my drinks outside for you. Something
Okay.
that'll help.
Yeah. You try to talk, but words don't come out of your mouth.
She's choking now.
Then I just say, I hold up a finger, go
Are you
out,
okay
grab.
with this? Is this normal?
I try to go with the flow, man.
Okay. Yeah, you try to say stuff and it doesn't work, and so you gesticulate, but the wizards are confused, and you're like, what?
I do like
Why-
a sassy hand motion, stomp out, grab wine, and bring it back.
I think, okay. The wizards are so stupefied that they're just kind of like, okay. Okay, and you have him drink it?
Yes.
Okay. You've never seen anyone do wine like a shot, but they somehow managed to?
Alex had wine like a shot.
Why?
But that's okay.
Jesus.
Keep going.
I've done beer like a shot. Come on, that's like a
Why
normal
is there a giant
Sometimes you just
wine?
gotta.
Beer or wine, Aaron?
guys,
beer.
why is there a giant penis?
Yeah, there's a difference.
Mhm.
Okay, so they do that and they attempt to cast it again.
Well, let me guess. Verbal components.
Hey, that's a good point.
Hey, that's a good
From a DMing
question.
standpoint.
Mhm.
Now, actually, by the time you get back, they can talk again. They're like,
Okay, good.
that's weird. Hey, roll a 1d100 for me.
Oh, okay. I got nothing for 30. Sorry.
Okay.
Wow, 30. What are the odds?
Wow, what are the odds?
Okay. So nothing apparently happens.
Oh no, I don't like that.
There's a sound from
The-
along. and
apparently
that puff of smoke came out. But it's fine.
Dude, can you do magic or not? Do you need one of those little boys to get in here and show you up? Can you not get it up for her?
The will is there, but the wand is spongy. What's a quote from Futurama that Zap says?
The flesh is willing, but the mind is willing, but the flesh is spongy and
the
bruised.
mind is willing. The wand just isn't there. They're very confused, flabbergasted. Like, this doesn't work. I even took my magic pills. And so they just are confused about what's going on. But they kind of just want to get back to the party, and they kind of just go towards the door. And
no, I step between them. I say, listen. Listen, man, I can't do this job at all. Like, I'm not qualified to be here. I don't know why I just got pulled off the street and in here. You do not want running this show. Find somebody to get the real people back.
Or just other cooks. I don't care.
I don't care. Yeah, get some new cooks. Just fix the problem. You did this. It's now your problem to solve. I'm gonna go have some wine. Goodbye.
We'll be
I walk
right,
away.
Okay, we'll get right on that. And they walk out the door just in a with a lot of determination.
I sit on this. I stand up on this table and I start doing like really dramatic and bad yoga.
Okay.
I thought you were having wine.
Can you roll
I
acrobatics?
changed my mind.
Okay. Can you roll acrobatics for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you do some yoga. Neat.
Yoga is.
Okay. Cool. I mean, do you just continue doing yoga? Is that your?
Mhm.
Okay, that's fine.
Absolutely not touching any food at all. Like just not doing my job.
Okay.
Even a little bit.
Yeah. Tanner, are you? I mean, you're just taunting people with a pie. Is that your?
I do
your
that,
objective?
but there's multiple. Aren't there multiple pies in the kitchen?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Do you grab multiple pies?
I place it down. I place one pie down, then go back and do the same thing with multiple.
Okay.
pies.
The pie's gone when you get back. Just devour
I
it.
look at them and say, "You naughty, naughty boys."
They giggle. Okay. Anything else? Because like, I mean, I'll switch back over to them. if
I
you're
just keep parading the pies
Okay.
out.
Yeah, and like I said, they're loving it, Tanner.
I know I'm great. Thank
Okay.
you.
Back to the cellar. All right.
Cellar.
So you're you got a talking sconce that you picked up. You got a deck of cards, one card laying on the ground that's blank. You got a door over here. You got a hallway over here.
My significant other seems to have wandered off without me, so I'm gonna catch up with him real quick.
Okay. It's also slippery back where you came from.
So,
So
do you
like,
see wine on the floor?
no, well that, but also just all the water.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going down this hallway.
Yep.
You following them, Karim?
Nope. Stays here and fills water.
His name is Jim.
Let's go, water boy.
Water.
The
you
water
need
boy.
water? Okay.
Actually, that's pretty hilarious, Aubrey.
Okay. And so you see a stack of books.
Okay, same protocol. Back up, honey.
Okay. Okay. Not liking your options, huh?
All right.
I could put a rock in your way and you'd be like, oh shit, it's out of the
Do
ordinary.
the old lean and throw. I'm not a lefty, so this one's gonna be
Okay,
a
are
little
you
harder.
still
Not to know
are you
anything
still
about
chucking
it.
the sconce?
Oh yeah.
Okay, no. Okay, as you pull back, he's like, no. Hang on.
Well, oh, can you see things?
No, but like, it's
Can
not.
you perceive momentum?
Yeah, I think so. I think I can. I'm not entirely sure, but
Hey, if I drop you and I drop him, like, did you know I was gonna drop you?
I don't know what a drop is, but that wasn't my favorite thing.
That was your favorite thing?
No, that wasn't my favorite thing. Also, what is my favorite thing? I don't know what that is. Why did you come here and give me all these existential crises?
You know,
It's just what he does.
this might be my fault. You might not have been sentient before I started messing with you. This happens, I've heard.
Does it? I don't have any experience with this, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. What do I know? I've got a -8. I've got an 8 in, so yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Wow. Hot damn. Okay.
Good old lefty.
Once again, you hear the strange sound of clattering and screams that you've been used to in the past 3 chucks. But this time, there's an extra noise. You hear like a rustling, a rustling of maybe like, I don't know, paper.
I look back around the corner.
Yeah, that pile of books is sitting 1 foot away from where it was, and out of the path of the ranged attack.
Teleporting books.
Hey, honey, can you look at something for me? Yeah. Here, come in here with me.
All right.
Stand here in front of me. Yeah. If I throw something this way.
I just want to say I'm really surprised that your pants are still on.
Good point.
No, hang on.
Did you take off your pants?
I mean, when your significant other says, "Hey, honey, could you look at something for me?" Isn't that normally? Yes?
Just kind of casually slide my hand off of your butt.
Well, obviously you had to lean in real close there so you can show me how you do the thing.
Right.
God.
Holding you by the waist.
Okay.
Okay. If I throw something that direction, and there was a stack of books here, could I have knocked it to the right?
It depends on where you hit the stack.
I just wanted to check because you're smarter than me, and that's fine.
Aw,
I'm
thanks.
assuming Jenga exists in this fantasy world, but I'm not sure.
So that doesn't freak you. That doesn't freak you out.
I mean, look, shit's kind of weird this night. So like.
Hold on. What?
Hey,
What
hey,
about?
Mr. Sconserson? Mr. Sconserson.
I don't think that's my name. I don't like it if it is. He yells from the hallway.
Yeah. Well, what just happened?
You threw me. You were there. I was there.
Well, what did you...
We were both a part in this.
So remember the last couple of times I threw you and like you hit something and that thing moved in the general direction that you did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did that same thing just happen?
Have you ever been thrown?
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm stronger than I look.
You might know things are a little bit when you're being tossed. So I don't know. Maybe next time give a gentler throw, I guess. You want me to do reconnaissance? That's a word I just realized I know. Reconnaissance. It has good. I would like to say mouthfeel, but that doesn't.
Round, grounds. Yes,
Yeah,
ground.
that's it. Ground.
That's it.
Hello, ground.
You think it'll be nice, Mary?
Yeah. Oh no, not again. This not stinks.
All right, fuck it. Walk in here. Pick up
Wait,
the scone.
hold on. What's? Oh shit.
Okay. You pick up the sconce?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Sconcy, try to give me better feedback on these, okay?
I think I'm getting mad. I'm not sure.
What is mad? I'm feeling it though.
This living thing isn't all it's chucked up to be. Not sure if I like it.
I can get a look around the room.
Okay. It's a room. There's a pile of books. It's not as wet in here as it was in the previous room, but only because no one cast.
I feel like that this is a very limited amount of time that we're gonna have before it is as wet as the other room.
Yeah.
Hey, books.
Books, not my jam. What's over here?
Okay, and it attacks you.
Wow.
Yeah, if you step over it. So yeah, what you see.
No, I actually stepped around it. I actually did this.
No, it's fine. If you stepped around it or try to like get around it. Yeah. So unfurled from the pile of books, you see a snout and some wings and some scales, and it bites you.
Mm-hmm.
For
AC 17.
Oh, does it?
AC 17.
Well, you're a flat-footed.
Oh yeah, and I'm not wearing my armor because I'm wearing my suit.
Yeah, and you have your pants off.
Yeah, all right. So my AC is unarmored, flat-footed 10. Oh no, wait. Yeah, 10.
Okay. Yeah, it hits you for. Okay. Wow, it hits you for 8 damage.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow, excuse you, that is my adorable significant other.
Okay. Yeah, and it also hisses.
Yeah, it hisses.
Yep, it hisses. Are you looking at it now?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
When something hits you, you get a free spin.
Okay. Make a knowledge nature check. Nature.
Yeah, I actually have that.
Okay. Yeah.
The mimic.
So this looks.
It's a dragon book.
It looks weird. It looks like a young dragon, but made of books. Like it like as camouflage that it could like curl up in.
All right. Well, someone better beat me on a knit and cast spark on this thing, or it's getting stuffed into my mouth.
I was thinking of dousing in water, actually. I don't know. I've been on a water kick recently.
Made of paper.
Yeah,
I mean, probably won't enjoy being damp.
paper gets soggy.
Yeah. Let me bring up the turn order.
Wait, hold on. Are book dragons considered animals?
Technically, it's a bookworm, Aaron.
I get it.
Hold on. Wait. I'm just rolling to see if that's funny. It is.
How do you roll? How do you put?
You type in that little box.
If you click on it and then you click the init button on its character sheet at the top.
Okay.
Look, unless you made a macro like I did.
Yeah, let me.
What's that song called that played at the end of the Evil Morty episode? This last season?
That,
Fly me to the moon.
yeah.
We play among the stars.
Okay.
What's the
Bigness?
song title?
Or not Bigness, I'm sorry. Lark. It was Project Cobra or something like that.
All right, it's my turn, I assume.
Did you roll?
Initiative? Yeah, at 18.01.
He cleared everyone. But you did it. You rolled.
Can you roll it again and I'll change it to 18.
You can just type it. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, can you change mine to 16? Never mind.
It's fine.
Okay.
Changing yours.
Aha.
Okay. Alright. Yep. Go ahead, Lark.
All right. I'm going to attack him with my short bow.
For the damaged Cobra, not Corey, Tanner. Okay. That is not a hit.
Hey, if it's facing me, does that mean it's flat-footed against Haley?
That yes, actually, because I mean, yeah, that's his back turned. Yep. Okay, you hit it for 1 damage.
Woo!
Hooray!
Charium Narium. Aaron.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna use Spark on it.
Okay. Good. Roll 1d100.
What? If anything, that's range touch.
No, it does it, but roll 1d100.
Okay.
Let's see if it bursts into a conflagration.
Yes, very good. Okay. Yeah. So what happens is you set this papery dragon-esque hatchling on fire. Except it doesn't reel in pain as much as you would expect.
Is it in pain?
Nice. It reads in pain.
Ha!
Yeah. All these are good memes. I love it. And it is on fire now, though. So it looks.
It's
pained.
lit.
Yeah, it's lit. It looks pained, but not like you'd expect it to. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Othar, get it.
So I don't have my weapons except for my prep knife, and I suspect that my teeth actually deal more damage than my prep knife.
Okay. It is on fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just a bite attack. It's not like stuffing it into my mouth.
But like, I mean, is there nothing for like a natural attack with like hitting something flaming? Because I feel like that would do damage.
I don't think monks take damage from punching something flaming, so I don't see why I would take damage from tusking something that's flaming. It's basically a gore.
Is it okay? Is it a gore or is it a bite, like a knob?
It's called a razor tusk.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And it's a melee attack.
Yes, I mean it's like a small thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, so mine aren't normal sized. Mine are big and sharp.
That's not the only thing that's big.
Nice. So you're gonna squat down and gore it.
Yeah. I guess it is a bite. Your powerful jaws and steely teeth are deadly enough to give you a bite attack.
I mean, it's on fire, but go for it if you want.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay. Yes.
Well.
Yes, it does a lot of damage.
Dude, that's min damage. Unless I crit on a 2 or an 8.
Oh, that's right. That's how it works. No, you don't do that, but it rips easier than you'd expect flesh to, and so you do more damage than whatever a 3 would be.
Sure.
So that's good. You roll a
Yeah,
1d.
take some.
Yeah, roll a 1d6. No, roll 1d4. 1d4 is fine.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, 4 damage. Okay. Neat. So you have a
I'm
on
gonna
fire.
5-foot step.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
You have
there's
an
a corridor
on fire.
over there?
Where?
I think
Oh
so.
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
I
really
did
bad at
not see that.
Yeah, I'm kind of searching for him.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is a corridor. This is a door down here. You have that deck. Okay, yes, you're fine. But then that's it. Just those 2 exits to this room. Yeah, it reels back from you. And is going to go to the corner of the room, and then it's going to like flap its wings and like shoot basically a page that's on fire at Lark, actually.
What?
Yep.
I don't like that.
Yep. Let me see what it does. What's your AC, Lark?
Sec 13.
Okay, it does not hit you. 'Cause
What?
it's flinging like paper, like a card at you. Like you've seen that card trick where like they like throw it and it like goes fast, right? Yeah, it tries to do that. And it is on fire, but it doesn't hit you. It's fine. And it does look pained from the fire. Not much though. Jesus, it does not take a lot of damage. Okay. Lark's turn. Go for it.
All right. I'm going to bow him again.
Okay.
Why do you assume it's a male bow?
It does not hit.
But it would have done a lot of damage.
It would have done a lot of damage.
Wait, why do you have your bow? Can I have the bow? I'm really good at the bow. Can I have that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Othar. No, Tarium. Karium.
I'm going
For
to.
her move action, can she throw me a bow?
While she's doing that, can I sidle past her and try to attack?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to go there and attack with my small short sword that I got from one of the goblins.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit?
It does not.
Fuck.
Okay. Yep. So you run up to it. You swing and it misses.
Wait. Sorry, that was a charge. Plus 3 or 2. That was a 13 hit.
No.
Damn.
Nope. So yeah, it's I mean, so you go at it, you swing at it, but it doesn't connect. So basically it's like a flurry of like pages, and so that's like disorienting you. Like where's its actual body? Because it's just like, like sort of like when you hit a chicken in a video game and feathers like puff up all around it, kind of like that, except with paper. So yeah, Othar.
Alright, I take Haley's short bow and miss.
Yeah, you miss.
Which sucks because I normally do really well.
Yep, and I mean you definitely
It
impale
happens to a lot of guys.
Jeez. Okay. It's gonna make an attack at you, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a hit. I mean, maybe. What's your AC?
9.
Yeah, that hits. Okay. Do 5 more damage.
Okie doke.
And, yeah, it's fine. Okay. Wait, let me roll its damage. Okay. It is, so, like I said, the fires continue to spread all along it, and it's not looking great for it. But it's not looking, terrible. It's not like on death's door, but it's not looking
Excuse me.
Lark.
Mark.
All right. Since I gave up my short bow am going to poke at it with my rapier. Try to poke at it.
Miss. So you run up to it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That does not hit, but you are cornering it, so you're gonna get like a lot more. So like because you're cornering it, like other successive hits will be at like a better striking.
Because he's flanked.
Yeah, you'll hit it good. Okay. Karium.
Jimmy.
Aaron.
Sorry, I thought. Okay, I forgot I'm reading.
There, Jim.
Okay. I thought you said Jim.
Good.
Okay, well, I didn't. Okay. I'm swinging again.
Okay.
And a miss.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, I was gonna say that an 8 hits because it's like in a corner being surrounded. So I'm gonna say that does hit, and it does connect.
Cool.
Yep. So that, I mean, it reels back in pain. It doesn't like that. But yeah. All right, Othar?
5-foot step.
Okay.
Short bow, 22 hits, undoubtedly.
Yes.
For 1d6, because I can't add my strength with the short bow. 30.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So yeah, with that, you finally manage to land an arrow on it, and it does succumb to the weapon attacks and fire that you've put onto it. And it just collapses in like a heap of pages. Yay! You beat my puzzle.
Woo.
Okay.
But setting it on fire as usual.
Yep.
wow.
Alright, cool beans.
Back to the upstairs, kids.
Wait, is that where this? I mean, is that where this?
Oh, no,
stairway
I'm
leads?
saying, like, this is a good
Oh.
moment to let Alex and Tanner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Good
Don't
idea.
mind my backseat DMing.
I
No,
splashed
it's fine.
water on the corpse, by the way.
It's soggy pages now.
I mean, you have the fire. I mean, has Smokey the Bear taught you nothing?
That's very fair.
Well, we
I
don't know where
just like
the
smoky,
we don't
leathery note.
we don't know where the closest
get
air
fried this
hole
thing?
is. This is masterwork stone, so maybe we're gonna
that's fair.
suffocate in smoke.
That's fair. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna pan back to Alex now. You've been doing yoga for a couple of minutes.
Yes,
15.
and it has inspired me to bring a little bit of the big city to this event and make an ice sculpture for the pleasure of the wizards.
Okay. You go to the cellar.
Yeah, I want to get some ice and I want to make an ice sculpture.
Okie dokie. You're going to the cellar. Well, okay. Do you make it in the cellar or do you bring the ice up and start to carve it up?
I
top?
bring it up and work it up top.
Okay, cool. Roll. What do you think you should roll for that?
Craft?
Do you have that trained?
Craft sculpture.
Yeah, but I decided I don't actually want to do that. Maybe.
I'll take Dex.
Okay. What's my dex? Might not be right. Yeah, that's not my worst.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in the in the ice chest, you. So like, yeah, you find a slab of this stuff. You really don't have. Yeah, you find that good ice. It's very cold. It's just primo.
All that ice.
All that ice. Who drew a dick? Who's been drawing dicks, by the way?
Who's been drawing dicks?
Um,
Who wrote dick
yeah.
on it?
I did.
Yeah, and you start to carve up a chunk of the ice. You don't happen to have an ice chisel on you, do you? So
I mean, I'm literally surrounded by kitchen utensils.
Yeah,
Something
okay,
will
yeah.
work.
Yeah, you find yes, you do find something that's where it's probably like, I don't know, a knife, I guess.
Probably.
Yeah, you go at it. What do you carve?
Cthulhu.
Okay.
Everyone in the party loses sanity by looking at it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That good of a nice sculpture.
Okay. Now I will say, I feel like Cthulhu would be harder to carve than like a swan.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Tanner was here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You carve the best squid head person you could muster.
Cool. I bet he's awesome.
If you squint, you get it. If it's from far away, it's just like,
Mhm.
oh, nice cuttlefish. Nice
Mhm.
nautilus.
Well, that's why we've been giving him the wine of intelligence. Then that makes him obviously know what it is.
It's kind of weird because I feel like
Wait.
the wine of intelligence gives you like, yeah, it makes you intelligent, but then again, it's also wine and gets you drunk.
See,
Critical
it's like
thinking.
You're drinking the wine of intelligence, Alex?
I haven't.
Yeah, no, she was like
Everyone
that was an
else.
excuse for like
No,
other people
I'll be
saying
back
it.
in a sec.
Okay. Okay, cool. You draw, or you carve up Cthulhu slash a cuttlefish. And that's depending on if you squint or not.
Fair enough.
At this point, you hear a lot of clamor is coming from outside, from the Great Hall. Even though you're
I
like a
ignore
room
it.
away. Okay. Neat. I mean, okay. You doing anything with your sculpture? Just letting it melt? Admiring it?
Admiring it, I'm looking at it, making sure that I don't want to put any artistic flourishes on it, like a daisy chain crown that's under consideration.
I'm not,
Or
is
some like
it-
heart sunglasses.
Okay, yeah, all the things in the Cthulhu mythos.
Of course, yeah.
In this universe.
It's a fusion. I'm being experimental.
It's
A
like
little
the
avant-garde.
it's like the coexist sign, except for eldritch entities and like just
Yeah.
arts and crafts. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, that's nice.
The dick is coming now.
Oh,
That is what he said.
With fire.
Fire? I don't see fire. It's pretty white.
that's an impressive art. That's like a sawed off. Look at that. You gonna do anything about that clamor?
I decided that my Cthulhu eye sculpture with its daisy chains crown and its heart sunglasses
Yeah.
is ready for presentation to the world. So I decided to take it out to the hall to present it. Absolutely not paying attention to the clamor at all. It's not relevant to my life.
Okay.
Pretty sure if you walk into that dick room, you have to roll to become entangled.
Yeah, what's the rules on sticky for Aedlions?
Yeah. Roll or become entangled and have your move speed reduced.
Yeah.
Break to get out.
What's the CMD of that? Good
Well, what is it for web?
Okay, yeah. So you go back out to the Great Hall, and it's a mess right now. There's like I don't know what is your background? Give me a spoonful of Paris's background. Just a dollop. Tell me.
I told you my parents were models.
Yeah, models. Okay, but like, what do you do?
Pretty much nothing. I model. But I don't actually model. I just think I want to embrace the lifestyle of like a model, but I don't want to actually do anything.
Hell yeah, which is actually I feel like what models do.
But not even to the I don't even model. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you've been in the biz, or at least so you think you've been in the biz, and that's kind of just like a friend's house, like occasionally, different places where you think you're modeling, which is fine. But of course, a strapping young 20 some year old. How old are you?
Rude. You never ask a lady or fancy model.
Yeah, rude.
Okay.
I refuse to answer.
Okay. Are you a human?
I'm fabulous.
Okay. Well, you and your fab self have been to a number of parties all around the city, and you've never quite seen anything like this because it's just popping off. And it might have something to do with all this magic and just like pent up like just arcane force behind all these wizards. But it's getting wild in here. Yeah, now I believe Tanner was in here at one point.
Uh-huh.
You don't see him anymore. You don't see Justinius anymore. You do see a horse with a pie on its back though.
Pie?
Yeah, a pie, a meringue pie actually. Just a pie on its back, and it's just strutting around, and just wizards are laughing, just cackling, and falling on the floor like, oh my god, the horse, the pie, look at it. Nice. And yeah, it's just a wet and wild party up in here.
I would like to join the party now.
Okay, in what fashion?
I want to make my ice sculpture explode into sparkles.
Do you have the means to do that?
I want to punch it real good.
Okay. Roll with an attack bonus. Do you gather attention, or are you doing this in a corner?
I would like this to be my grand entrance.
Okay. Paint me a word picture, Alex. How's that go?
I enter, see that the party has actually begun since I've been being lame in the kitchen, and that's unacceptable. So I toss my ice sculpture into the air, and on its way back down, I just like palm strike it real hard, perfectly, in such a way that it just explodes into ice shards.
Okay.
And then I pose as they fall around me.
2 questions. Do you say anything?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay. And 2, make an attack roll. Yeah, that's
awesome. I love that.
The best thing that happened.
You gently caress the statue.
Yeah. So you said you throw it up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What happens? And this is pretty fun. You walk in and you go to toss that bad cuttlefish up with the sunglasses.
It's not bad. He's awesome.
Yeah, no, bad in like the badass sense.
Bad with 2 Ds.
Yeah, bad. It was spaces in between. Bad.
Of course.
Yeah, you fall on your face. But that's okay because the ice sculpture doesn't come down because one of the wizards just like launches a fireball at it, like like skeet shooting.
Okay. Do I get singed?
No, but do make a D100 roll for me. Another 40.
Yeah, that's not a fun number range. Here, let me do it again.
Well, okay. Yeah, I mean, go for it.
Remember that time I got 100, guys? That was awesome.
That was pretty dope. Oh, this is perfect.
I don't like that. Undo that.
No. It absolutely. So it go. Yeah. So what you tried to do and failed, the wizard did it. And it's
sweet.
Yeah. What?
I waltz up and give him a high five.
All right. Okay. Let me resolve what happened.
No, wait, hang on. Instead, I pose.
Okay.
Okay, resolve.
It's hard to vogue on the floor.
My life is Vogue.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So what happens is that shatters, like you wanted it to, and it's because it's like a fireball. Like it's like a firework. Sort of like a. You ever take a hot cup of hot water, like when it's like 0 degrees out, like throw it.
Yeah, throw it up. Yeah.
It's like that, except everywhere. And then the wall cracks, and like that section of the ceiling falls.
Hmm.
It's like a giant collapse of rubble. Not like giant, but like there's a scree on the ground now, and part of the ceiling has fallen.
I ignore it and proceed to Vogue because if you're not bringing the house down, you're not partying.
Well, they're well on their way, and there's tears around the room, and that was magnificent. That was awesomely orchestrated. It was grand.
Man, I didn't rent the venue. It's not my problem.
Right? Yeah. And even if you did, I feel like your character wouldn't care, and that's what
Oh,
I
absolutely not.
love about
Yeah.
Paris. Okay. You do anything else besides just Vogue all over the place?
Vogue and I joined the party. I just pose and
join the party.
strutting.
Okay.
That's what I appreciate about you.
That's what I appreciate about you. Okay, cool. I guess back to is Aaron
Okay,
back
sorry,
yet?
that was Sky. I'm back.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at that. That was great timing.
That was good timing. Alex is bringing the house down. That's fun. Okay.
Good.
Time to go this way.
Cool. I just finished splashing another 4 gallons of water onto this corpse. And
Okay.
I assume Othar doesn't even fucking function.
I just bite into it.
Okay.
You're gonna have like the
Just,
weirdest.
You know,
You're gonna
is there
have like.
flesh in there? What is there? Let me just get some in my mouth.
Honey, that's
do
not
you-
how you're supposed to consume literature.
I laugh so hard, pages come flying out of my mouth.
well,
No, I was eating leaves.
yeah, you're gonna get some extra XP. That was very good. Okay. It tastes, like paper.
Is there,
And
is there
wet
blood
paper.
meat in here? What is
No, not a lot. Kind of just papery.
it?
Some leather, I guess. Leathery taste. But mostly just like varnish or like polish or whatever you put on, like the chemicals you use to cure leather. Yeah, not great.
Someone's gonna
Alright.
find a book with like 2 sets of teeth marks in it later, like teeth marks, and it's gonna be like, I do not know what happened here.
Aubrey's gonna have like the weirdest kind of PTSD where he just like expects water to splash on him at any given moment.
This has been a fascinating dungeoning, or I guess basement adventure.
Yeah, it's a cellar adventure. So it's an adventure.
Selventure.
Alright,
Selventure Stallone.
Okay.
what do we got up here?
This is just a lot of like pegs on the wall. You got on the corner. You got what is 100% a coat rack, and it makes sense that this is just a large coat room. No coats though. It's the same. It's the same atmosphere.
Hey, did you pick up the sconce?
Oh yeah, good point.
Sconcy, your best friend?
Yeah, the sconce.
Okay. Just gonna go get him. Hey, ugly. I'm talking to you. Hey, ugly.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Jerry. Do you have healing spells prepped?
Oh,
to heal?
I'm very sorry. You got also like randomly, you got healed for 6 health points, everyone.
Oh, interesting.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, that I forgot that happened. That happened.
Okay.
Okay.
Gift horse.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
All right.
You just suddenly feel better. A
Huh.
little bit. Yep.
Look around real
I feel
confused.
as good as I did
No, but
the
I could
entire session.
I could take an hour and we can think about how I could possibly heal
You know,
you.
I can do that too. I don't. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So, Sconcy. Sconcerson.
Is this my name now? Because I don't.
We're working our way through it here.
Okay. It's an iterative
What
process.
the fuck was
right?
that? And why didn't you tell me about that?
I've not seen that before.
I threw you at that thing. You touched that thing.
Yeah. No,
And you didn't
I
say,
I
hey,
didn't
it
touch
moved
it.
away.
I didn't touch it. I didn't hit. I didn't hit it.
Yeah, you did.
No, I
Saw you.
didn't. I think it moved out of the way.
No, I watched it.
You watched it. Okay. Now I don't think I can watch things, but if I could watch things, I don't think that happened. But
Hey,
I mean,
buddy.
it's my word against. I don't.
Wait. We're gonna start getting answers. You're gonna start explaining things real fast, or I'm gonna bend one of your prongs.
Okay.
Hey, Sconcy, did you like how we set that thing on fire? How would
I
you feel if we set you on fire?
I actually don't know. I genuinely don't know what would happen or what that means.
Well, did it look like that thing liked it?
Look is a weird concept for me, right?
Did it feel like that thing liked it? Could you tell by the screeching that it was having fun?
So, now, you're talking about death? You've mentioned that before, right?
Yeah.
The end of thought. Does that mean that I wouldn't have to talk to you?
No, you're stuck with
Yeah,
us
we're
forever,
just going
man.
for the old prong bend here, and I just bend one of the prongs.
Now I'm just different. You made me different.
No, I don't.
You just telling me to.
Oh, do you?
No, I rolled like a 4 strength check.
Oh, no. I mean, okay.
I can just bend it. Okay.
So no, yeah. I mean, you bend it, and it's okay with that. It doesn't. It has changed from how it was before.
Hey, Scots,
That's not-
you're a punk bitch.
Okay. Well,
I'm
I'll
just
discern
gonna
what that
whip
means
it-
later.
Just whip it down this hallway ahead of us.
Not again. This is the one thing I don't like in this life.
What, you didn't like going fast?
The corridor.
Think.
Okay.
All right. Go pick up Sconcy. Look around the corner. Whip Sconcy.
Okay. So you hear the clangor, but you don't hear the screams.
Sconcy?
I pour some wine on one of the pegs in the wall.
Also, this is the door. Right here. You can see it around the corner. It has like a handle.
Is that where Sconcy landed?
I mean, like near it, like a little bit past it.
Sconcy.
It doesn't reply.
Sconcy.
I think we killed him.
All right. Well, that was fatal. Let's leave.
Yep. Don't have to tell me twice.
Okay. You go back.
I start pressing the pegs in different order to see which one makes Sconcy start talking again.
They're just places to hang a coat.
I start pushing them in real far, like
Okay,
just
okay,
all my
what-
might to push the peg.
Nothing. One slightly wiggles.
Ha-ha!
There's two that slightly wiggle. Okay, so it's a row of 5.
Mm-hmm.
The first one and the fourth one wiggles.
Okay. Okay.
Or
the
it doesn't wiggle, but it's loose.
pegs 1 and 4 wiggle. That means that if you take the first step and the 4th step down that hallway, you'll fall down a trapdoor. Anything else and you'll be fine. I shot that to everyone else.
Okay.
And I don't have to make a bluff check because I believe it.
Now that's a very bad excuse. Okay.
Okay, you know what? I'll buy it. Let's do this.
Okay.
1, 2,
You weren't supposed
hop.
hang on. You weren't supposed to step on 1. Did you step on 1?
No, I stepped around 1.
You said 1, 2.
He
Maybe.
said
Let
one
me
when
start over. Okay,
he
here
said
we
one
go.
when occupying Haley space though.
Do you walk back down the hallway to start over?
Fuck! I'll start over.
Hop over one.
Okay, hop over one this time. Far.
1, 2,
Yes.
3.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
I don't count.
You're very good.
1, 2,
You miscount.
3.
Yeah.
Hop.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. Okay. You're fine.
Alright, honey. I'll catch you.
I make a flying leap.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, let me get where's skills?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatic.
Okay. Yep. So you're jumping over one. You're going on 2, 3, and you're jumping over, landing on 5. In his arms.
Or I try.
Yeah, you can make it. I mean,
They just kind of pull you out of the air, like,
you can.
And then pose.
Just pose. Arabesque.
Nice. Yep, you make it.
Cool. Alright, let's see here. Skip 1.
Okay.
3. So that's
Move,
3.
move.
4. Yeah, alright. And then jump this one. Aha!
Okay. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if you did that in the right order, but it doesn't matter because it's not a trap. But I'm very glad that you did that. On that door it says closet.
You can't leave 2 people with low.
Yeah. On that door is broom closet. And then the sconce is laying on the ground, and then the I'm sorry about the reveal tool. This is the rest of the hallway. And that goes for a little ways.
Mm-hmm. Sconcy! Sconcy! Dink dink!
It doesn't reply.
I think we killed Sconcy.
It actually says I do not reply.
Dink, 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 dink!
Nope. Nope.
Dink!
What?
That's the sound of me dinking it on the wall.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm asking you what.
Dink, dink, dink! Sconcy!
I've been alive for about 10 minutes. I think. And I don't like it.
What's behind this door?
I've been trying to ignore it, but that's not working either. You open? Do you wait? You
Yeah,
ask him his
I open the door, I throw Sconcy, and then I close the door.
Okay.
Wisconsin.
Okay. You do that. It's very dark in there. You don't hear the scream. He's over that. You do hear the clamor. And you hear something that sounds like brooms being knocked over.
Mm. Sconcy!
I said I'm not doing this. We're done.
I wait and see if anything happens after Sconcy talks in the room.
No.
I would open the door and go and look at Sconcy.
Okay. You do that, and skeletons attack you.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Alright. Cool. So, you open the door more this time. The
Mhm.
skeletons are ready.
Sconcy,
and-
you're worthless!
Roll for initiative. Just real quick.
Tee, roll for it.
Yeah, that's the best.
Okay, do it up.
Damn.
A hot 1.
Damn.
Wow, it's like your charisma, but lower.
Actually, I don't want to do this.
No skeleton.
It's almost 11. I'm gonna wrap this up.
A dancing broom.
They're literally just skeletons. They're not animated. They're just
Yeah,
They're on the
that's
floor.
what I thought.
they're animated skeletons in a closet. It's literally a closet full of skeletons.
Skeleton
they got
closet.
skeletons
That's
in
a
that
big ass
closet,
closet.
It's a big ass closet. Well, I was actually gonna have it be the south one, just pulling back the curtain, but you missed that, and I really wanted to make that joke, so I kind of retrofitted it. But that's fine. It's all part of the
Excuse me,
magic.
sirs. I'll just be taking my sconce and leaving.
Okay.
I thought you said there was a locked door on the bottom one.
No, it's not a locked door. It was just a door.
You fucking
You
said
didn't
it was locked.
You didn't try it.
Oh,
Was
you...
there treasure down there?
I really haven't incorporated treasure into any of this. Also pulling back the curtain, which probably is the
Lame.
best thing to do. Well, I mean, I'm just going through memes.
Sconcy is the best treasure.
Yeah. Well, good luck getting rid of sconce.
Okay.
For this.
Anyway, yeah, you fight a bunch of skeletons, and you win. You don't die.
Woo.
Yeah, there's this magical force that's just healing you every once in a while, and it's kind of weird. So that also helps.
Well, if I notice that I'm being magically healed, I just make sure to tusk as many things as possible.
Hell yeah, and you tusk it up good. Okay, so what do you do with Sconcy?
Fucking tusk him too.
Okay. He's fine with it. I mean, as much as a sconce would
Tusk
be.
little bitch.
Oh my god. Okay. Do you take him with you?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Tuskie's coming. Or yeah, Sconcy's coming upstairs.
Sconcy is a permanent member of this party.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, you go back to you open a door down that hallway that was past the closet. And you open it up and you reveal the ice cellar that Lark is familiar with because she got ice there before. Yeah. So you go back up to the kitchen. I guess probably.
Yeah.
I don't want to like dictate what you do, but that's probably what you do.
No, I go back to the kitchen. I'm holding a skeleton femur
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
and,
fine.
and Sconcy.
And you also, I mean, you can't not hear just a giant clamor.
Yeah,
coming.
I quickly wash my hands, straighten my suit, check
Yeah.
for tears,
Mm-hmm.
and then walk outside and go.
With,
Who wants some boating?
really being direct this time, huh?
Wielding my
God.
femur over my head with my shirt,
Okay.
4 buttons unbuttoned.
Yeah. The room goes dead silent, and you just see. I mean, it's kind of. How can I describe this?
Also, I missed all of last portion, so this is a new meme for me.
Yeah. So basically, there's just various bits of table that are on fire, various animals that are running around. Like if Bofer came in and just wanted to burn those spell slots willy nilly.
Where'd he go? We were gone for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, part of the ceiling is just got like destroyed and like crumbling. Like this side of the wall is like fallen in a little bit. You see the Paris just posing left and right, which is the norm, I guess. But in this setting,
yeah.
it's like, well, I guess. Yeah, and basically the wizards are just, intoxicated or more, just burning those spell slots like there's no tomorrow. And if this continues on, there will be no tomorrow for them. They will die.
Good. I look
I
for our
see them.
boss and say, we still get paid, right? If they burn this place down since it's not ours?
Yeah, you haven't seen Pete for a while. He's been in the basilisk room doing dishes.
Finally.
Yeah, and I mean, do you go get him?
Fucking Petey.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you? Yeah. What do you? I mean, is it going well out there?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
man,
hey, on an unrelated note, like, we still get paid if the building burns down, right?
That is the most ominous question I've ever been asked. What do you don't ask that question unless something's. What did you guys do?
Bring a bucket of dishwater and follow me.
Oh my god. He goes out to see the chaos. He's like, holy shit. Okay, I mean, I guess I know why no one wanted this gig. Okay. And yeah, again, he tends to the various animals in the place. He puts out the fires as best. He literally goes around putting out fires, which is you know,
Literally putting
yeah,
out.
literally.
Mm.
Yeah, and I mean, he just tries to tend the situation. He's like, okay, your question, it now makes sense to me, and the answer is yes, but we definitely want to get out of here quickly.
All right,
So
I take my bone and I corral, start corralling people, basically.
okay.
Bitches, you're back. I tried to save you, but the wizard was like couldn't get it up. So then I just decided to get lit instead. But good job. I'm glad you're
Wow.
safe.
I lightly
asked-
club.
For way more than 5 minutes.
I ask
I lightly club
Paris
Tarek
if
off the
if
table
they've been
and-
drinking the wine.
Honestly, I don't even know. I'm just high on the party.
Fair enough.
Very good.
That's
So
a better
did
answer.
any? Yeah, actually no. Never mind.
Get off the table, Mabel. The tips are for beer.
The two old wizards that commissioned you to go get that are like, oh man, no, that's not their voice. Oh man, no, that's not what it is either. Oh man, did you get the wine like we asked?
Yup.
Yes, that would be exquisite. Please give me some of that sweet sauce.
I give him some of the quote sweet sauce.
All right, yeah, they pop it open and like, you want to taste?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You get a taste of this sweet sauce. Anyone else? I mean, they offer it to everyone.
Realizing that these old users are flirting with my boy, I cut in.
Okay. Well, I mean, cut in like you want a drink, or you're like,
Well, and also to juxtapose myself physically because I'm protective.
okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, they're like,
Possessive, but I think it's cute.
yeah. They're like, no, it's good. They're talking like I mean, I guess like a California bro would talk like, which is weird coming from an old bearded person.
So I have a question, guys.
Yes.
How much
Should
wood?
I get level 4 body armor?
Yes.
Go for it.
Naturally.
I'm
gonna do it.
nice. So does anyone else take a drink?
Nope.
No. Okay. They offered
No,
it.
I've done that before. Didn't turn out very well.
I
Okay.
say, man,
But
this
I
one.
mean, this came from that
really
bottle
good.
that was like really opulent.
Yeah, I say, nah, man, this wine's really good. No, I'm fine with this. And I point
Okay.
to the 15-gallon container.
Yeah, it is. They both agree. Pyrus, take a swig.
Hell yeah. I'm down
Okay.
for the party.
Aubrey, you take a swig.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
I kind of
Yeah.
blocked Paris. I'm like, not you, fatty.
Oh, hell no, bitch. You're the fat one, Mr. fucking 7 feet tall asshole.
145 of trim meat. Or what? 245
Trim.
of trim
You
meat.
call that trim?
245.
That's
245.
funny. I'd have to put you over in a cauldron to roast you all day because you're so fucking like fatty and tough.
Oh jeez, I didn't realize I was gonna get this tons of trouble from you.
Hey, what do you think about that, Sconcy?
Sconcy just.
Yeah, tell her, Sconcy.
What the fuck is a sconcy?
Sconcy, tap, tap, tap.
You hear some soft chuckles, but you don't know from where.
Sconcy,
Maybe in the direction of a sconce, but you don't know what that means.
Sconcy, cut this bitch down.
No reply besides just the ominous chuckles. Maybe in the direction of Sconcy.
Sconcy, where's the cutting wit?
Okay. Anyway.
I mean,
So
look at it. It's literally going to be more bludgeoning wit.
yeah. So basically, as like the seconds progress, these wizards are like progressively just like starting to like get like drowsier. Like some are starting to like go to sleep, and like parties are like winding down surprisingly fast. the Spaniard guy who's been just around with a clipboard. You haven't seen him without his clipboard. Now
wanna-
you do.
Clipboard check.
Nah.
Damn it.
It's lost to the wild.
Did someone just inflate the dick? Okay.
I get it. Yeah, he's like, oh man, that was, I want to kill more bookworms if we party like this. When we do that, we'll definitely be calling you guys again.
Guys, do we have a name? Is our catering business have a name? Do we know?
Call us Sconcy Incorporated.
Always call Sconcy Incorporated if you want to have a good time.
Oh, yeah, I will do my best to remember it. And he like hiccups. And then he pays you, or Pete, I guess. And then he kind of just wanders off the best he can, which isn't very good.
Before he wanders off, I asked him. I ask him when we can get some alone time if I can sell him some drugs.
Beaufort? Is that you?
Yeah, is that you? We don't do drugs here.
Oh, right. Got it.
We're prestigious.
Got
this
it.
is a
Right.
prestigious institution of learning.
Okay. Then what was all that
But-
alcohol you just had?
That's not drugs.
Okay.
That's what we call cool water.
I walk away nodding.
Spicy water.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, basically the party is dying down. Hopefully not literally dying down, because they did ingest a lot of drugs. Apparently, you don't know where that came from, but
They vanished, y'all, and then they were just like crazy. I don't know.
all right, yeah, and that's the end of the catering game.
End of the ball game.
Hooray!
Okay.
Yay.
It's certainly gone better than other catering gigs we've had.
Yeah. And so, I mean, I don't know if I'm doing XP and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm doing this.
Nah, I think that's a good stopping point for the
Yeah,
campaign,
yeah,
unless
yeah,
we need
yeah.
a one-off raid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We can resolve that later. If we do resolve it, just right now, if you're about it, if you took a drink of that cool wine, go ahead and add a +1 to any stat you want. That's fun.
Man, I'm
Ooh,
glad,
I have some pretty shit stats.
glad I didn't drink that. Nice.
I mean, if you want, I guess you have the option of not doing a stat boost, but that's fine.
No, it's too late. I didn't drink it. I chose not
And
to
then,
drink.
yeah, you solve my party puzzle. You got the wizards really drunk and drugged.
Yay!
Also, yeah, I was
Drunk
drugging
and
everyone the whole
undrunk.
time, including Alex
Yeah.
and Haley.
Yes. It was Haley. Oh, yeah, I guess I kind of forgot about
Yeah,
A
Haley
little
drank
bit,
some drugs as well.
Yeah, you did drink
Yes,
some
I
drugs.
did.
I don't think I drank the int.
You did.
I gave it to my wizard.
No,
guys,
it,
but-
it was the mochi that did that, Alex, actually.
Oh yeah.
When
Also,
he-
when I reached my hands in your mochi, I put drugs in that.
Oh, were you messaging Ethan like on the
Yes.
side?
Yeah,
That's what you're doing? That's
yes.
awesome. I love that.
That's why Ethan had me roll a stealth check instead of a
That's fantastic. Oh, that's how you were like, oh yeah, you're just gonna. You made up a bullshit reason for why it was
Yeah,
stealth.
Yep.
Nice.
And then that's why I told Aubrey I'd service too.
Yeah. So, in my mind, the reason that drugs are illegal is not because they're amoral, but because you don't give wizards drugs. Wild magic happens and shit gets whacked.
I mean, you say that like it's a bad thing.
I mean, this was after like an hour or two. If this happened constantly, I mean,
How
Yeah,
much pesh
it
would
just
you
wouldn't
say
be
I'm
as
down
safe.
from all that, Ethan? Probably like 20 doses.
yeah, you're down 20 doses of that.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, and so that's just pretty fun. That's what I had for y'all.
Nice. I
It
enjoyed
was good.
That
you.
was great.
This was a lot of fun.
It was.
I hope my character wasn't too annoying. I have a -3 int.
What? Wait,
So,
You can't have that.
Can't have a negative.
the mod, so 5.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I have a negative
So,
4 charisma.
No, yeah,
so
I
you really
chose.
did roll Zoolander, didn't you?
I really did, and I was just like, you know what? And I rolled a monk. I rolled a monk, and so I was just like, so I looked up. I don't even know, and I just said I hadn't decided my gender yet. When you were like, "What are you?" I was like, "Neither." So I was like, androgynous monk, and that picture came up, and I was like, "Oh, model definitely, like stupid airheaded model, like." So
It works.
Good shit.
Nice.
and then I was also like, "I'll be a fucking millennial," like what
Also-
Gen X thinks that, or the baby boomers think that
Yeah.
millennials are. So.
Also,
Oh, yes.
Aubrey, did you also pick an evil druid?
I'm not evil.
I don't believe you by that tone.
Aubrey and I both rolled evil druid. God damn it.
Guys, no, literally,
Tanner and I both rolled bard.
Yeah.
I was like building my character when like we were started, and you were talking about your dog, and I was like, oh my god, druid, and then you were like, oh, 2 druids in the party. I was building a druid as we spoke. I was just like, shit. So I updated, I went back, and I did it.
We should have done it. We should have had 3 druids. That would have been amazing.
I was gonna do the Quetzalcoatl, like the dinosaur, flying dinosaur, as my familiar.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Quetzalcoatl.
Nice.
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl. Thank you. Quetzalcoatl.
Anyway, yeah, that's a
Anyway, it
good
doesn't matter.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not actually a straight druid. I'm gay druid.
Yeah.
No, I'm.
You don't say.
I'm half ranger.
Oh, really? Okay. That makes more sense.
Multi-classing
Did you
and
notice
second
I
level.
was high strength and dex and crushing it with a bow and
I thought you just chose to roll a druid like that in case you wanted to get shape form or whatever.
wild shape.
Yeah, wild shape.
No,
Because
no.
at level 3 druids get wild shape, and that'd be a really good druid build for wild shape druid.
No, just getting a whole bunch of on-class skills and some murdering ability.
Gotcha.
Stuff. My voice is shot though from
Yeah.
doing Pete's voice.
Oh, you guys, okay.
It's so fun though.
I think easily my favorite part was Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Now an official part of the catering club.
Oh, I'm sure it was one of the wizards, taunting us with magic.
Oh
voice
yeah,
or
I
whatever.
did miss the section right before we got back. What happens? Give a quick summary. Wizard just started firing shit.
That
everywhere.
was. Yeah, I made an ice sculpture. Tanner wasn't there, so it was just me. I made an ice sculpture, and then I was going to. So I was a monk, so I threw it in the air. I was gonna punch it real good to make it like explode into ice confetti because I needed to make a grand entrance into the party, obviously. And I got a nat 1, but then a wizard struck it with a fireball anyway, so it made it into a firework that kind of started bringing the roof down, which the wizards obviously loved. And so then that just really got the party rolling.
Nice.
Yeah. What was happening there was wild magic, and that was the D100. Not sure if you guys got that, but that was pretty good. And so the reason that you guys got HP was when Alex was having the wizards cast magic to bring you back, that was fizzling out, and that actually rolled to heal you guys. 'Cause it was
Oh yeah, I did drag the wizards in to try to bring you back.
That's
Yeah,
good.
so that was perfect. And then the ice sculpture thing, the second roll that you re-rolled was shatter, which was perfect. Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah,
That's a good meme.
it was very good. But yeah, that was good.
See, you were like, "That's perfect." I had that fear. I was like, "I didn't do it. I rolled."
It's good. It's good. Nothing too malicious. Maybe.
Chaos.
I'm gonna stop
Maybe.
sharing.